Yaga, yo. It's the Citrus in the house. I'm running the show. Good evening. Welcome to the eMpTy podcast. My name is Citrus, and to my left you have.
You know this. You know I'm Rain. There's a
What
swear.
do you mean? Don't do all that.
What it
Don't
is?
do all of that. Just see the way I just
wait.
flowed
Stop. When you started, Conspiracy put in his executive neck. You know, executive neck is just like this.
No, you know, I was just making sure I look good in the camera. I saw the camera, I was like, yeah, well, let me just make sure time prim proper. You get the hands are clasped right here, you know, ready.
The hoodie
I got to articulate myself and, you know.
But so I'm Rain _ Nelson _ 445. I do have another one, but my parents have started watching the podcast, so I can't really swear.
Listen, we have to do something where mum and dad are not getting the link for certain podcasts.
The algorithm's just algorithming, so you can't stop it. Can't stop it.
And in the corner we have
Mr. Wileycat DJ, aka the voice of reason.
And as you can see, we have two international guests, but one by my side, one beside the boys to my left. So I'm going to start Man in Purple.
I thought it was elders first still, but
I
See, you look over the mic.
No, that was me.
but yeah, natural mystic. What am I saying? My socials.
If you want, you can do it now.
I didn't even remember them from. I think Instagram. Do people still use Instagram?
I hope so.
Just about.
Hope so. Yeah, Instagram. Natural Mystic DJ, I believe. Yeah, TikTok. Don't ask, because I'm trying to get good on the TikTok thing, bro, there's too much, fam.
There's a lot going on with
There's
it.
too much little things, but
Definitely a lot going on.
just look for my Instagram and I'll send you to my TikTok from the Instagram.
All right, this makes sense.
Do it
This
like
makes
that,
sense.
Yeah?
And to my right, we have.
DJ Conspiracy. Follow me on all socials, DJ Conspiracy 1, TikTok, X or Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever it is around the world, Twitch as well, and also hit me up at www.conspiracy-world.com.
Raw.
This is my thing needs to be like that.
Do you see that? When you
Smooth.
executive neck.
Yeah, all right. Now I see executive neck. Right, he had it already. This is why he was late. Because my man was chanting it all the way from the train station here to make sure just, all right, organized
He was
crime.
practicing. He wasn't in on cab. He was outside. Right. Conspiracy 1, Rare Twitch, this, that, my website.
Okay, watch when I come back with my attention. Watch it. All right, Rain, what have you got for me, brother?
Right. So what it is, in the podcast, we do a thing called Range Roundup. And what it is, in the Range Roundup, it's topical things that are happening in the news, social media, rare tear. So it will be over the last, say, 7 days, because we recorded a podcast last week, so we discussed a lot of stuff. So what I want to talk about is, right, so there was this woman on social media, yeah? She has got a job, had 2 kids with a partner. The partner becomes an ex. Now, what it is, she has 2 kids. Because she's got a job in another country, she is now taken that job, and the kids now are the custody of the man. The man was paying child support, maintenance, whatever you want to call it, and he has basically got the kids now. He said, I'm not paying the child support no more. Fair enough. He then went to CSA and said, I've got the kids now. You have to pay the child support.
So she has to give him bread.
She has to give him the money.
Okay, nice.
Now, she's gone onto social media saying, what kind of man is this asking me for the money? Where does he expect me to get the money from? Because I am not sole trader. What is it when you work for yourself? Self-employed. So she's self-employed. Like, I haven't got that money now, and she's put it onto social media.
I'm just starting out. I'm in my first 12 months.
All of them kind of business there. My lifestyle wasn't what it is. What's your thoughts on that? Should she have to pay the child maintenance?
Listen.
And then her comment was, I'm gonna quote it. I want to quote it. She actually said, where does he think I'm going to get the money? Then she spoke to her dad, and then her dad said, it's illegal to demand the money. Remember, the man's got the pickney them. And there's other little intricacies, like he had a car. No, he gave her a car, or they had a car
to use for the
pickney them. He took that back.
Okay,
but what's your thoughts on that?
Brother, you start with me first.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a tricky one, because I can only speak about, I know what I would do per se, right? So for me, it's just, I'm just doing what I'm doing, innit? I'm looking after my boys. Is it 2 boys, right? Or 2 kids?
I think it's two. I don't know if there's 2 kids. Yeah.
However many children, doing what I've got to do, and that's it. And I'll just handle my business. That's it. But in 2026, and you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have a set of people saying equality, right, across the board, right? We want quick quality, you got to do this, you got to do that. So then it's going to have to work on the other hand. So in this case and situation, yeah, by rights, she should actually be paying some form of child maintenance. That is just it. It's what the law stipulates, right, is what it is. So you can't have your cake and eat it, because if it was the other way around and he was leaving to go to Dubai, set up a business, whatever it is, you're going to want the money too, innit?
Yeah.
Right? So it's a toss-up between your morals, how you was raised, amongst other things, where if you're just going to be looking at the law down the line. Now, first of all, it's not illegal, so her dad don't know nothing. He's probably talking from an emotional perspective.
Probably.
Right. Second of all, what did you say something about? She said, what kind of man is this?
What kind of man is this asking for that money? This is why men are, hopefully I'm not misquoting her, but something along those lines. What kind of man is this asking me for that money?
Well, you know what? You chose to pick up a job or be yourself or an entrepreneur and move to another country and leave your children with your ex-husband, boyfriend?
Yeah, definitely ex.
Is it a husband?
They were married.
So they were married as well?
They were married. What she says as well in the testimony, in the post, she says that I paid for the divorce. Now, I don't know what that means.
Okay, but that's your business. That means you asked for the divorce, you initiated the divorce. We already know that high percentage of relationships end by the woman actually filing for divorce or breaking up in general. Right. That's the statistical fact within the UK and the USA, right? But then in reality, unfortunately, you can't have your cake and eat it. This is what it is, because if the shoe was on the other foot, the man's going to have to pay CMS money. In this situation, she's going to have to pay something. It is what it is. She needs to work it out. They need to obviously do it logically, have an amicable conversation. Go, you're not here. I still got to pay for everything underneath the roof. Pay my bills, look after the kids, take them to play center or whatever it's after school club. Well, all of the
what
activities.
She actually said is that she said the reason why he was paying child support was to help with the kids go to football, they go to rugby, taekwondo, run up and down on this, so, and she said it wasn't a lot of money. Now, my son plays football. If her son plays football at any kind of level, doesn't matter if it's the rubbishest level or the top level, it is almost about £150 a month.
But it's not even that. You got to look at the transportation, buying a Lucozade every week and a banana or whatever it's going to be. All of these small little things, they add up, innit? Yeah. And also you're not investing the time there, so you're going to need to substitute that in some way, shape or form. So if it's going to have to be cash, then it is what it is, right? And you know, I'll be honest with you. If he's raised right, this is my opinion, and no disrespect to this brother, I don't know you from Adam. If he's raised right, you don't ask for nothing. You just handle your business. But if she's raised right, she should also want to put her hand in her pocket. It may not
it's her picnic them.
Bruv, exactly that. So, you know, like, say if you go on a first date, yeah?
No,
but it doesn't
like all of this.
No, let me go sit over there. Let me land the last part.
This is the good bit of the sofa, you know what I mean?
Let me land. And then we get. I'm just saying, she should offer. I never said that she must give, you know. You know, like if you go on a first date, yeah, it's good manners. If the woman is raised right to offer to pay, just open
the person, be like, I'm just,
right?
No, he says no, thank you.
Not even the offer to pay, but more like a thing of, you know what? Like you can offer, you can make an offer at least for a round or whatever, a gesture. But if the man's raised right and he's taking you on a first date, he should pay.
And she dips in the purse. She say
exactly. Right. That's my sentiment that I'm landing. But yeah, man, it's a doggy world.
Let's go Mystic, and then we'll finish on you, and then we'll move on.
You lot triggered man off from early, man. I thought I was talking about some DJing or something.
No, he's coming, but this is to warm everybody up. You get me?
Go on. No, first of all, I should have said in my intro, I have to start with the Most High. So, greetings in the name of the Most High.
Mad.
King Selassie, Empress Meninai, Jah, Rastafari. There's some thing there, yeah? Now, I might say some things today that don't sound like I know the Most High, but we ask for forgiveness, yeah? What I would say with this, I've seen the video.
Right.
And there was a second video. I don't know if you saw the second video.
I did see the second video. I didn't pay much attention to it.
Because obviously she started getting banned out online, so she come back with a second video. And basically what she's saying is, the man lives in his parents' 7-bedroom house and they're millionaires, basically.
None of your business.
So she's saying that for that reason, she don't think she should have to pay because they're well off. They're doing better than her and they shouldn't have to pay.
Sorry, Mystic, sorry. Is he a millionaire or the parents are millionaire?
I don't know. She
They
said,
could have been related to Bill Gates. I don't give a damn.
yeah, my thing is this.
Facts.
You know what? There's a lot of men that I know who have custody of their children.
Mm.
Not one of them receive child support from the mum.
Right.
Even when it's been court ordered.
Mm.
There are people I know, men that I know, where the court has ordered the mum to pay child support.
Yeah.
None of those men don't receive no child support from the mum. Yeah? I've been in a situation where my daughter was with me the majority of the time when she was young. I didn't receive any. It wasn't even in my mind to even ask. And I'm saying that's just how men are socialized. But as you said, if we're in the age of equality and everything should be like, what I don't like is inconsistency. If this is what you believe, then you should believe that across the board.
Mm.
So I'm in the comment section, I'm seeing women talking about these men of today, they're so weak. My dad and my granddad would never. And I'm saying, yeah, but we don't live in that time now. And if the shoe was on the other foot, it would be a completely different argument. Yeah? I'm saying this, the first mistake was she had no business bringing this to social
Just
media.
social media.
facts.
Yes.
We didn't need to know
For
this.
real.
Yeah? And this is my
And she set up a business as well.
my wish for 2026. Keep your business. You know the worst thing about this whole thing was?
Mm.
In the second video, she ended it by saying, you lot worry about your own business. I didn't even know why you're getting into in my... And I'm thinking, but we didn't know your business.
Ross.
You brought your business to me, now it's our business. Yeah? Now I want the updates, innit? I want to know what's happening. Did you pay it? I need to know what's happening now. I'm invested.
We need episode 3.
We need episode 3. Where's video number 3? You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying personally, and I'm not saying this is correct, I'm saying that as men, we are socialized not to ask. But if the argument is this money is necessary for the child, then that money should be for, you should be willing to give that money over. And this is why I say to the man them, sorry, last point. Man them, get with women who you're going to stay with. Then you don't have to pay child support. Simple as that. If you're with the woman, you live in the yard with the woman, you don't have to pay child support.
Mhm.
You're just doing the regular upkeep of that child, innit? But we keep promoting this foolishness, and granted they was married. They said they was married and they got divorced and really, so we get that. But I'm just saying this whole child support argument, should we pay, should we not pay? The amount of women that I know that with the man's actually giving her money and she's going through child support, now she's getting half what the man was giving her in the first place because she was being vindictive.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen so many cases like that. My thing is, 1, you shouldn't have brought it to social media. 2, if it's about the child and not about the man, then you should be willing to pay that money.
Citrus, what's your view?
I'm waiting for this one.
Let's in 1 minute if you can.
I was thinking that. So very simply, if she was the dad
She was the dad.
and the dad made the post,
Okay.
what would the reaction look like?
Mad.
Keep your energy consistent. Do you understand? This day and age, you can't be an area manager and you be an area manager and you earn more than she because you're a man and that's a woman.
Okay.
How would that be observed in any organization, any business, any corporation? So therefore, if I get lashed with the left hand, you must get lashed with the right hand. Nothing's different.
But ask you a question though.
However, okay, go on, of course.
You're saying that on the basis of how society is. Do you believe in your heart
It doesn't matter
that
what I believe.
men and women are the same?
It don't matter what I believe. It don't matter what I believe because if you drag me to court, if I've got a baby with this chick here and she drags me to court, the judge is gonna say you have to pay.
We the same.
That's it. So it doesn't matter what I think, and I should have the money to do it, or my parents are millionaires, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter because the judge will say you have to pay. So if I have to pay, you have to pay.
I just think it's
And even when that money comes in, I may not even use that money. That money may go and sit in an investment account.
Yeah.
So when they're 18, 21, 25, buying their first property, there's a little nest egg that was there from the little money that your mum was sending that can deal with that. Whatever that looks like. However, turning around and saying, how could he do that or how could she do that? For all the man them out there that have tried hard to stay in a relationship, to stay with their child's mother and whatever else, and it just hasn't worked. And it not working, not only has the relationship broke down, the vindictiveness has come out, and then she's tried to go for the jugular via every avenue possible, gone to CSA and taken 2/3 of your disposable income. Because that's what you need to pay. Then that's what she needs to pay. Keep it consistent. I'm not interested in anything else.
Can I say one point? I know, Ray.
got-
Ray, right, and I'll keep it really quick and quick and easy, right? It's just, even the notion of child maintenance or child support, CSA, CMS, whatever it's called, right? Even that concept is crazy to me, right? Why I have to go to the government, our child needs X, Y, and Z, right? Just do it, right? That's it. Even as a concept is mad, right? The child's been brought into the earth between two individuals. It should be, what does the child need to sustain life, and support their goals, football,
Seriously,
whatever.
no, you're doing too much. Because
Right.
you know what? I just
Don't let him do that though.
I
That's what he does.
No,
Don't let him do that.
What it is, I didn't pull out on time.
Yeah.
So get an abortion. I don't want an abortion. I'm having a baby. I don't want to have a baby.
No, don't get back. I
we're
agree
having
with your
do you get-
sentiments.
So no, but what
That's
I'm
a bit
saying is,
mad though, bro.
if we're gonna turn around, like I understand what you're saying to say, well, look, we lay down together. We've now got a child. It's our responsibility. Now, even within that, I'm not saying advocate for abortion or not, but what I'm saying is, when, like how you're talking now, you're speaking, I appreciate, because it's like having a moral compass, having a moral guide, and doing the right thing. However, not everyone's set up that way, and because they're not set up that way, we now can't use our judgment guide to say you should want to do this anyway. When he's gonna turn or she's gonna turn around and say, do you know what? I didn't want you. You're the one that decided to push the
Man
you
from
out.
off like man.
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna let Wiley come in.
You know what? It's a really quick thing for me, you know.
and then I'm gonna move on.
It's a really quick thing. At the end of the day, the money ain't going from one partner to another partner. It's going to the children. If you're the father and you're providing for the children, cool.
What
if you're the
happened
mother,
on- but Wally,
you got to
what-
provide for the
Wally,
children.
what
Same
happened-
way. Simple.
What happened on the day that you give her the child maintenance money, she gets her nails done?
Listen, all I know, I've given the money for the children. What you've now done with it is between
It's
your
up to
conscience
you.
and God.
Amen.
I need to
between
see
your
them new
not to do with
trainers
me.
from Rain. I need them new
Not to do
trainers.
with me.
If my child ain't got Rain's new trainers on, I'll be like, yo, what one?
So you're taking the money about the crep.
The nails are not good, but well, hold on. Like, I gave you money to give Rain to buy some Nikes, right? And your nails are done. Nah, I'm just battering Rain. Sorry, brother.
I'm gonna move on. 'Cause we could probably talk about this for a long time. I'm gonna move
But
on.
I'm
So
paying my
God,
thing. I'm
bro.
looking after mine, and if you
Ah,
give me
yeah,
a money,
last
you give me a
thing.
money.
Yeah.
I'm making that clear.
Would you? No. The question to everybody: yes or no? Would you ask her for the child support money? Yeah. No.
Yes.
Nah.
I won't answer it, no.
I wouldn't, and I would because
I'm putting it in a long-term saving account for the youth them.
But I've got a caveat for that.
In a kid's
If
house.
it was my son, I'd say ask for the money. I wouldn't do it because my morals are built up a different way, but the way society has gone,
I'm doing it.
society is now in a situation where if you don't do the right thing for your children, no matter what, you can't put yourself at a detriment.
I'm not asking. I'm not telling my son to ask for money from no one. But look, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Right, 6 years ago today, lockdown happened.
Wow.
So remember,
Was it today?
6
Today.
years ago
Jeez.
today.
Fuming.
That's
House
how
party.
Wait, 6 years ago.
Remember,
I drink to that.
house party. Remember house party?
Yeah.
Social distancing. Joe Wick's doing his little workout for the picnic. Them.
Zoom
The
raves.
dude walking in his Zimmer frame around the garden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the woman
Captain
teeth is
Tom, what's his name? I
Tom
forget.
something.
Tom.
Was it? Yeah.
Tom something. And the woman teeth the money and start up
Yeah.
there. Anyway.
Dead
Food
now, innit?
Yeah, he died. Yeah. Food rations. Remember food rations?
Making bread.
There's food rations.
Well, yeah.
Bro, I didn't, brother. Listen, look,
So by toilet roll, all sorts.
Toilet roll in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, toilet roll, eggs, and all
Okay,
that
so
kind of
why
thing.
don't we go around?
All right.
Everyone, 2 rounds. What we can recollect from lockdown.
Should I? Oh,
Starting with Rain.
not taking the vaccine.
No vaccine.
Yeah.
Did you not take it? Who? No, he took.
You know I didn't take no vaccine. I'm a yard man through and
okay.
through,
No
boy.
vaccine to the team.
So go on,
No,
guys.
take it.
Vaccine to the team.
I didn't take it at
I
all.
didn't take it.
No,
but
no,
I didn't take it
how
at
many
all.
of you had the vaccine certificate?
Yeah,
No.
I ended up in Dubai, blood. I had to get to
I reckon I could pull up my app and show you that I had it.
You still got it. All right.
No.
okay.
The most I had was when I was traveling to Jamaica.
So
So you
you
had to say that you was you did a test.
Oh,
to say that it was.
the test.
Oh, right, the test.
Yeah,
I
the-
got
Okay,
that.
so you
I
said,
paid for that.
Not
but-
not taking the vaccine.
and you said
Bro,
the test.
You know, I'll be honest, business as usual for me. Like, we was out same way, no social
Yes.
distancing. We was out there in the world, innit? Was doing worldly things same way. We never did no lockdown. So
Okay, so
lockdown for you.
Because I'm in the corporate world, I was an law-abiding citizen. I just, just to make caveat.
Wiley,
I remember nearly dying. I called
Russ,
remember that?
always brings it down.
Do you
innit?
remember
When
there
you
was
hurt
that-
your shoulder,
Do you remember there was that thing that the kids were getting? There was a
Ziki
particular-
virus.
There was a virus that the kids were getting. I caught that virus. It was COVID.
Norovirus or something.
Something like that.
No,
but it was,
I remember.
It was
I remember.
strep A. Strep A.
Yeah,
Strep A.
that was
I called strep A before the kids had it.
That's when podcasts first started, isn't it?
Just about.
Just
yeah,
about
yeah.
then. Just about then.
You remember
So
we did the podcast and I remember we were sitting on the floor.
Yes.
And you walked in.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
well.
no.
I got
Yes.
strep
No,
A.
it was
Tried to give the
yes.
man them strip A.
Yeah,
bro.
Listen, it was a joke.
think they
So
can't
that's
affect
what
me,
I
blood.
remember from the podcast. From that
lockdown.
period, yes.
Lockdown, Twitch online, parties. I went to Dubai at one point. Couple of weeks out. What else was that? You know what? I worked hard. I was on Twitch like 4 or 5 hours a day, making bread on there, and that was a good look as well. And just staying in my house. For me, lockdown was perfect. The only thing I needed was a gym. Yeah.
Okay. So it was one each, but he did
Sorry, my bad. Online DJing.
Online DJing.
Online
I'll take that.
DJing. I'll take that.
So mine would have been recipes. During lockdown, I tried lots of recipes. You know what I mean? Just cooking, baking, all of that.
Yeah, I did all of that. as well.
Rain?
I taught my son to ride his bike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I was furloughed. And that's another thing, furlough.
Okay.
I didn't get furloughed
Took
at
two,
all.
but all right, no problem. Mystic, you got one?
You know what? It's hard to say this, but it's realizing who's genuine.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
And I say that because when you mentioned furlough,
Yeah.
where I was working at the time, I worked on the books in it.
Okay, then wait there.
I would have been
Okay, yeah.
mess. But those people made sure
That you were nice.
But you
was
were good.
good. To the point where when I got another job when COVID finished, and I was like, nah, I gotta go back and help out these
Okay,
people.
and they
before
looked
I-
after you.
They looked after me,
Amen.
so I had to go back. But also, there's a lot of people I realized relationships broke down
Yeah.
doing that because they realized I'm spending so much time with this person. I realize I hate
I
them.
don't like them.
Don't
Cabin
like this
fever.
person. Like,
Cabin fever.
and I realized
Wow.
that weren't my situation.
Right,
And
okay.
it's like, all right, cool. I need to appreciate what I've got more because now I'm spending all this time with this person, and we're not fighting, we're not arguing. Everybody else is breaking down. I'm good. So it's just appreciating
Yeah, I
the people
agree.
around you who is genuine, who is good. It made me realize that more than ever.
Wiley.
Do you know what I really remember from then was headphone parties.
Oh,
That's
yes.
what
Silent
I
parties,
really
yeah.
remember because you weren't allowed to be outside gatherings. So people were having outside gatherings spaced out with the headphones. Blue for one DJ, red for another DJ. Yeah, that's what I remember from then.
You know what was wild? Northwest, yeah? This is why I love Northwest. They was brawling.
Blood.
Speakers.
Shouts out to Mad Andrew because he got the van.
Bro,
He got the van. He was out
but they
there
was
with the
having
van.
marquee parties, like no police, no one coming to look. I'm talking to 8 o'clock in the morning, middle of COVID.
There was
fam.
forest parties happening, like in forest. There was the headphone parties on a stage.
Ours were getting locked. Well, not ours. I
Yeah.
wasn't involved.
Straight
Man, them
confessions.
was
These
getting
are my
locked off.
confessions.
But the ones in Northwest weren't getting locked off, bro. They was going on all night. Like no one weren't coming to lock it off. So big up Northwest. That's the realest.
big up
Northwest
South,
is what South London thinks it is.
South.
Oh
South.
shoot!
Northwest is what South
didn't
London
know
thinks
that.
it is.
No, our parties were nice. The parties
Were
that a
nice,
couple of my
man.
mates went to, you know. My mates. Yeah. So
Comrades.
from allegedly these parties never got locked off and they were in forests and stuff. So South London was good. In terms of something else that I remember from lockdown, Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Delivery and things there.
I was
Amazon
ordering
made that
stuff because
killing
I was
still.
online. I was ordering things through Amazon. I would buy things for no reason, right? Because I ain't going out. Money's
Getting
coming
paid.
in still.
Right.
I was still working my normal 9 to 5. Just obviously like a work from home scenario. So I was just ordering some random stuff, boy. I was ordering lights for no reason. Started bits of technology,
Right.
making stuff. Yeah. That was me. Amazon will be a lockdown memory.
And
Last
my
one,
final one
finishing.
is realizing how much I was in fear for my mum and my aunts and my great aunt. Just the fear that they had and not really understanding. Like, I was like, this COVID thing's a joke thing. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really take it seriously. But there was like, if you're over this age and whatever else, when I went
All
to
of
see
that.
my mum was like, don't even knock the door. Shout from, do you know what I mean? Overhead.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk this far. If you come any closer, I'm gonna tase you through the window. Do you get what I mean? So
Big
there
up
was no,
mums. Big up mums.
and yeah, so it was that fear that my mum had, and then me thinking, why you overreacting? But then people that we knew died of COVID.
Yes.
So it was like, and shout goes out to my boy, or our boy Nicky. He got COVID, and they put him in the thing. Where
Yep.
was it?
The ICU, the incubation thing.
The incubation thing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, remember he went in there.
Jesus, yeah.
So
My
yeah,
neighbour died. My
Really?
neighbour died. He was a doctor as well. They made him go into work. He took the vaccine and he died.
mad.
So it was mad. And then his wife died in Nigeria of COVID.
Jeez.
So I felt
mad.
sorry for the kids. They were they were over 20, but their kids, or early 20, shall I say, they lost both their parents in COVID. My next door neighbour.
Jeez,
Raw.
it's sad. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to move on. Well, it's a bit of a somber note as well. So, anyone not? Well, not forget it. Dot Rotten was an artist. So UK grime could be a hip hop artist. So he passed away. So he lost his life this week, I believe it happened. What? So R.I.P. to him. Yeah. What I want to mention is though, the Daily Mail. So the Daily Mail put up an article basically trying to say, look, artist passed away, but they used the picture of Sass Killer, so another artist. My question is, because this is not, I haven't asked the question yet. My question is, why does this keep happening? So it's not
an accident.
Why does it keep happening? So I'm going to start with you and then go Mystic. Yeah. I know you've got something to say, and then
no, I'm going to hand it straight over. It's not an accident.
Right. It's not an accident because these people understand the power of social media. So you know, like there was a couple of years ago, where they had H&M with the black child,
the monkey, yeah.
It's not an accident because
H&M.
they know they put that out there. It's gonna go viral. H&M's gonna be all over the place.
I've been in there.
There's gonna be some people who are gonna be vexed. Some people are gonna say, "What are you not complaining for?"
Yep.
Then there's gonna be, remember, we're a minority in this country.
Yep.
So there's gonna be some people that are gonna see that and say, "Good on you, H&M," and they're just gonna go H&M to support the racism. Like, that's the part that we don't like to speak about. The majority of this country, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but the majority of this country is racist, isn't it?
Well, it's your views, but yeah.
My view, yeah. But so there are people that will see things like that and support for the sake of it. And how do we know that? Just go into the comment section when the Daily Mail writes stuff, and you see the majority of people that you see what their mindset is. So I'm saying they do it on purpose because they know. What's the saying?
No such thing as bad publicity.
No such thing as bad publicity. It's
all
done on purpose.
All publicity is good
but
publicity.
They also did because they know that they can take the piss with our people and there's no repercussions.
And we don't do nothing.
There's no repercussions. So they can do it. You can't do that with anybody else. You have to, with other people, you have to get it right. With us, you can take the piss because we're weak.
It's like, so just to jump in, so I don't know if anyone saw the thing that happened, I think it was today or yesterday, where there was a protest. So there was native British people out. There were some people walking past, and one person said, "Oh, remember you were all slaves." And there was some man them there, and they were having a man and some and a Jamaican woman. And they went to go and fight. Now, my view, and I think your view is probably the same. You see, when you get what it is, the difference between that technological racism, which is them posting up those pictures, it's just keyboard stuff. But my view, and I've always said it on the podcast, if someone's racist to you and you believe you can, challenge them outright, whether it be physical, business. And I know people might say, yo, you can't do that. And no, don't operate within the law, because if you do, they will do it again. And you got to think about your kids, you got to think about your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister. So my thing is lick them down. But anyway, sorry, I digress. So conspiracy. What's your take on it?
It's the truth though. They need to get some physical.
From a person that's been racially profiled a plethora of times and online as well, right? Like I've done different live streams for different companies, and I work for them, whatever, and I've seen it there. Like, clearly these people know what they're doing, because you can put it into Gemini, ChatGPT, what's a picture of who. You've seen them do it with Stormzy and I think Lukaku and all these other people, right? It's like, clearly they know what they're doing. But guess what? The fact that we're even communicating about it right here and now in 2026 shows that it done what it was meant to do. So what it does, it attracts more eyes onto the product, and fundamentally they make money from the amount of eyes on the product. That's how they make the advertising money, especially that newspaper sales have kind of changed from being in physical form more to an online form. So they know what they're doing, they're smart. The reality is we have to say, someone needs to start penalizing someone. Until someone gets hurt in their pocket, then it's going to continuously happen. And you're right in highlighting, it's only black people that it happens to. You don't see it happen in the Asian community. And when I mean Asia as a continent, including Chinese, Korean, etc. You don't see it happen with a white person, Jewish, whoever, right? So we have to actually just stand up and not have it, right? And that's it.
Citrus or Wiley, whoever's
No, totally agree. At the end of the day, it's exactly like Conspiracy just said. You never see it happen. I've never seen a mix-up of two white people. I've never seen it in any media outlet. But it's such a common thing with us. And it's like everyone has just said, we accept. I don't want to say we accept it. It's not that we accept it, but we don't react with the level of anger that needs to be given, if that makes sense. So,
but you know what? Sometimes we don't even have the know-how, or those that know how don't necessarily go and execute. Because I always say that black women are in a good way, the loudest in it, right? Like, they are the people that you want marching side by side. Black men are the most powerful. I'm talking from a physical standpoint. When we put the two together, their brains, intelligence, our brawn, obviously IQ as well, then we can defeat anyone in the world, right? Period. I don't care who they are. But unfortunately, we're so disjointed, we can't actually unite and actually make affirmative action to be able to stop these things happening. So when I'm looking for, and I'm not gonna saying specifically, but a black lawyer, female, because again, she's gonna be so powerful and unstoppable, right? With the right man beside her or with her, leading her, whatever it may be, right? We could take over. We could not say take over, but we could be respected the way in which we need to be respected.
Bro, the problem is we're too busy trying to be humanitarian, and it's one thing my dad taught me from I was.
What do you mean by humanitarian? Define that for me.
Like, we want to see the good in everyone and want everyone to see the good in us. Yeah. Now, my dad told me from young, don't try to prove to no one that you're human. Yeah. Because once you do that, you're accepting that you're not human.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So one of the things that we do all the time is, case in point, I'm at work eating watermelon. Why are black people around me feeling uncomfortable?
Why?
Because they're thinking you're eating watermelon. The white people are looking at you and you're stereotyping and rare. So they feel uncomfortable because I'm eating what? I don't care. I felt for watermelon on my way to work. I bought some watermelon. I bought a knife with me. I chopped it up. In the kitchen
big
area,
watermelon.
The big watermelon.
No, you can get small ones now though. They don't have to be the big thing.
Not the whole one, but you know when you get the big.
The quarter. It's more cost efficient.
But the point I'm making is that we're too busy wanting everyone to feel comfortable. The problem, the good thing that's happening in the world today is like you're talking about what happened when the person shouted out something. Yeah. What we're seeing happening now is everyone on their fake accounts on social media is getting comfortable saying what they want to say.
Yeah, very true.
To the point where they're now forgetting when they go in person that they're not behind the computer no more.
There are real life consequences.
The same thing that happened with I don't really want to go down the rabbit hole, but we backchat the other day when people are saying stuff. You're so used to saying stuff online, now you're forgetting that this is in person. You're saying stuff out and you're getting caught now.
That's what you mean.
No one knows what it's like to get punched in the face.
Right. Yeah. And this is why I'm saying, and the views expressed by Natural Mystic are the views of Natural Mystic and not necessarily the views of the eMpTy. But people need to get physical repercussions for these things. When I see them kind of stuff, people know me in it. I enjoy people being uncomfortable around me.
1 second. Wiley, do me a favor as Stato. Can you Google H2O2?
H2O2.
H2O2. Okay. I really like your point. Thank you very much for sharing. And your point, I think you've been very valid so far. I'm trying to kick you out of the podcast early, but you're doing a good job. But a couple things. there is definitely a space for, as soon as you have to remember, when you pour treacle at the top, it takes a while to get down to the bottom. Honey, treacle, whatever, maple syrup, whatever your thing is, it'll take a while to get down to the bottom, but it will get there. At the top at the moment, you've got Donald Trump calling black countries shithole countries, right? The mindset at potentially the most powerful person on earth, this is how he's talking about these people, our people, us. If he's talking like that, eventually this treacle, this honey, this maple syrup, whatever you want to use, is going to slowly make its way further down. And they're going to turn around and say, oh, 1 second, that's Wiley. He's from a shithole country. Wiley from a shithole. All of a sudden,
Civil war.
do you know, I can't believe physical violence. Do you understand? And then you start to forget yourself. And then you need a clothesline. You need a chokehold. You need something to just make you say, 1 second, let me just recollaborate myself and the reset button. Do you get what I mean? Wiley, H2O2.
H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide.
Do you know, did it give a definition of what it does?
Yeah, it's a colorless liquid. It's effective for minor wounds, but high concentrations are corrosive to the skin and eyes.
H2O2 is found inside watermelon, cucumber, coconut. It gets into your cells 10 times quicker than water. So when you feel like you need watermelon or cucumber or coconut water or whatever, coconut, jelly coconut that is, and you feel that instant refreshing, is because you are hydrating your cells at a cellular level.
Because H3O as well, which creates it. Sorry, I'm going to go some technical.
No,
Yeah.
please.
So also with those things, like inclusive of aubergines, watermelon, etc., they're H3O, so they give you also natural vitamins that's good for your body. So it's another form of hydration, but it's very good, helps with that blood circulation, especially around your muscles as well.
Okay.
So people are like, oh, you but there's a reason why.
Yeah,
Do you know, if you're
And
built a
probably a
certain way,
reason why they tried to persuade us to not.
there you go.
Yeah,
Sometimes look at the reason behind the reason.
Yeah.
Rain.
All right, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do two more. So you may know of this young lady. So there's a female rapper called Hoodie. She's very good. She's very good.
Fact.
But you said something which was a bit wild. So what she said was, and I quote, "I feel the food made in London is better than the food made in Jamaica.
I heard that.
Maybe it's the seasoning." It's her opinion, you know what I mean? So we can't slate her. But what's your thoughts on that? She, like, again, I feel what she does on the what's the rhythm called?
YFL,
on that rhythm, she done a good thing. You
The
know
500, the 500 tune rhythm.
what I mean? Yeah. She did a good thing. But what's your thoughts on that? London Jamaican food better than Jamaican food.
Now, listen. Controversially, she might be right,
Okay.
and I'm gonna share why. And this is where we sometimes we get confused.
All the Jamaicans suddenly sat up.
No. It'll make a lot of sense.
Go on.
Like many places in the Caribbean, they're made up of parishes. Different parishes have different ways of doing different things.
Very true.
If in my parish we use, I'm just going to say, coconut milk, and if in this parish we use, let me give a balanced alternative. So we use the jelly of the coconut, yeah? So you use coconut milk, we use the jelly of the coconut. Why? Because that's how we've learned to do our dish over here. Over here in this parish, which is next door, we don't use the coconut milk. We use the jelly of the coconut to do the same thing. Over there, they use the coconut oil to do the same thing. They're making exactly the same dish. However, the process of making the dish might be different. Now, if you are from parish A and that's what you've grown up on, and you go to London and you meet someone who's from parish B and they make the dish slightly differently, you'd be like, this actually tastes better than what I'm used to. Now, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just giving a varied point of view.
I'm gonna let our guest. Who wants to go first?
Go on,
Conspiracy.
Mystic, man. Go on, dog. Mama's got the dark glasses on. He looks like chilling with dreadlocks. Yeah, brother.
No, you know what it is? Because I've been going through this recently where a lot of, and I don't want to, because like, a heritage is Jamaican, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
To be
And
fair.
I don't,
I'm not sure.
I don't
check.
like to remove black people from their heritage. So I don't want to call her English or British. Yeah? But of recent, I'm seeing a lot of British or English Jamaicans making very wild statements. Like, I heard a lady say the other day, Bob Marley's not the king of reggae music. And if you go to Jamaica, no one doesn't care about Bob Marley. And I'm
Sean
like,
Paul,
what?
innit?
You know which Jamaica you're talking about. Like,
Jamaica Queens, man.
but they like, must be that. You get me? And there's just a lot of wild things that and girl said she's been to Jamaica how many times and she's never once heard an Afrobeat song playing Jamaica. So she don't know why you're playing Afrobeats in dancehall parties over here. Nonsense. Foolishness. So with this now, the only thing I would say, a lot of these people go to Jamaica and they spend 2 weeks in a tourist resort where the food is tailor-made for white people. It's not made for our own people. So if that's her experience, and I will say the last time when I was I've never been a fan of Mobay, innit? Mobay people, I apologize. I don't like your place.
Gonti, go be a
I don't like Mobay. From I was young, it's that place that I just never really took to, innit?
Sorry, mum.
So-
He's just here. Sorry,
I
mum.
don't like Mobay.
Mum,
Yeah?
it's all right. It's all right.
But-
Soon as it's done.
It's Mobay people, innit? So I might go missing after the podcast. There you
They're
go.
rushing now, blood.
Babe, I love you, innit? Yeah, me. Tell the kids I love them too. But yeah, I didn't find a lot of the places on what they call the hip strip in my bay very good. But again, it's a tourist strip. They're representing for the tourists.
And you got to turn over food quickly. And,
Yeah. But I'm saying, if you've been to Jamaica, if you've been Kingston and you've been Portmore, you've gone to Elsha Beach, if you've been to St. Elizabeth, you've been to Westmoreland, round one Pierce, round one park and eat some food. It's the greatest food you've ever eaten in your life. Sorry, bro. But there's no food like Jamaican food.
She is of Jamaican heritage on her father's side, and I believe the other side may, and someone can correct me, because we might post this up and someone might comment. I think her other side is potentially Nigerian, potentially, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not
The only
sure.
thing I'll say is this. You see the English palate when it comes to food, it's warped. It's very messed up. So when she mentioned the seasoning, I said, okay, they don't use
Seasoning.
curry powder and
It's-
all this rare over there. It's natural seasoning, bit of salt, and you got a little all-purpose and whatever, because what you're eating is fresh meat. My daughter said something when we went to Jamaica, and it was weird to me. I didn't understand until afterwards what she was saying. She's eating chicken. This was her first time in Jamaica. She said, Dad, this tastes like chicken. I said, it is chicken. She goes, no, but it actually tastes like chicken. And I said, oh, all this injected stuff that you're eating in England, this tastes different.
Water-based, isn't it?
Like the chicken was just killed yesterday.
Yeah, fair
You're
enough.
eating it today. You're tasting something different that resonates with you. So like, I feel sorry for her. One, that she's got a warped palate that's used to artificial seasoning. But two, I don't think she's actually done real Jamaica. I don't think she left from Kingston Airport, went up to the roundabout. I see the man them selling their cog soup and, you get me, pepper prawn, jerk chicken. I hope I get a free food when I come up there next time for the promo. I
This
don't
just
think
comes
she's
like an
been-
advert, innit?
I don't think she's been there. I don't think she's been radios and bought a cornmeal or a peanut porridge. I don't think so. She's been to the tourist place and eating tourist food. That's not Jamaica. English people, stop speaking on Jamaica like you've been to Jamaica when you've been to flipping Iberia Star or Rio and spent 2 weeks there. Allow it, man.
Wileycat,
Allow my place.
what's your thoughts?
I've got to defend my Nigerian food, so I can't.
Tell them, tell them,
bro. A man can't sit next to me and say Jamaican food is the best food. I'm
To make you
Nigerian.
feel better. Jollof rice is better than rice. I make you feel better.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that still. We're gonna get into that still.
No, it's not.
But don't
We're
let me
gonna get into
daft
that
this
still.
pillow.
Listen,
Jollof rice is lit. I'm not gonna disrespect
rice,
it. I'm never
rice
gonna
is
disrespect.
probably
But
the
which
greatest
version?
food ever made.
Jollof rice is the greatest food ever made.
Probably.
I'm revoking the Jamaica card.
I think jollof rice could actually unify black people worldwide.
Right, do you know how much you got Senegalese versus Ghana versus Nigeria? Them three can't even get along. So I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Worldwide, we don't care.
But you know what? Though?
Give us jollof, bro.
It's called jollof.
Do you know?
Sorry to interrupt you. So I talked to a guy. Shouts out to Amadou. He actually said that you call jollof rice, but that's a mistake. You just call it rice because there is there's a place in Africa
In Senegal.
called jollof, and he doesn't. Well, people might be able to tell me, or you might be able to tell me.
It's a bit like, you know, and it's funny you said it, Citrus. You're talking about the different things of how to make it with the different coconut milk and whatever. Jollof rice is the same thing. Nigerians, we make it with long grain rice. Ghanaians make it with basmati rice. We
Is that
make
the only difference?
No, it's different how we make it as well. But that's what I'm saying.
The process
There are
is
differences.
different,
The
Same
process is different.
principles,
Right, okay.
But the going back to the whole point of the Jamaican food being better over here, I can understand her views, not that I agree with them. Because if I liken it to when I think about Nigerian food, when I go Nigeria and I have something like suya.
Yeah.
Suya over here, I could eat it till the cows come home. I go Nigeria, it's even better. But because we're used to things over here and we've grown up on that, I mean, if our parents would have made the native foods of what we eat at home over here, and we would have loved it over here, and I'm sure we'd all say our mum
Because you don't know any better, right?
we'd all say our mum make the best jollof rice,
fair
rice and peas, curry goat, curry chicken, whatever it is. But if you go Jamaica now, it's going to be a different thing. You go Nigeria now, it's a different taste. And the thing about it, if you're not used to that taste, you're going to look at it either negatively or a bit positively. She may look at it negatively because it's not what she's used to.
Yeah.
But I'll give her the standard has dropped though.
Where in
Standard-
Jamaica?
It has dropped, bro.
Depends on where you go.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
who's
it's all
cooking?
And I don't think the best food, you know, like in England they say, I don't really go to like them cafes like that, but someone even posted on Facebook the other day, where can I find a proper grimy workman's cafe?
Because they don't exist no more. They're all gone.
Yeah, but
They're
they
not
say,
all gone. There's
but
a
they
few
say
out
the
there.
food tastes better there, innit? I'm saying that you have to
One
go.
second. What's the Badman Caf on the A406? The Bikers Caf.
Or I would even talk that there's. I can't remember what the name is. I can't. It's the Bikers Caf. I think it's called the Bikers.
Is it
Caf.
called the Bikers?
There's one
Make sure there's any
in near
sponsorship deal.
Cutty Sark. It's probably the best cafe in London. I can't remember the name.
But here's a joke though. All of
We're
us
gonna move on
say
quickly,
around
because-
our areas, just as a clothing thing, we used to all have cafes that we can go to. How many have I got, have got cafes
that's
around the area?
People used to say
All the
that
cafes
some
are
of the
gone.
cafes were too clean. They want the grimy ones
Oh, okay.
because they say the food tastes better there. And I'm saying
I don't
not because obviously Jamaica's clean in it, but I'm saying there's certain
I
places.
can't say Jamaica's clean. There
No,
are
I'm
people
saying-
from Jamaica that are clean.
No, people, What I mean is
okay.
the food, when you go to certain places, even the roadside food, the man them are clean their thing properly. What I'm saying is you have to go certain places where you know you're gonna get to me, Helsha Beach is where you're gonna get the best fish in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I doubt she went Helsha. She could never have gone Helsha and said that the fish
There
over here
is better.
is better than Helsha.
I agree.
Impossible.
Fair
So
enough.
I think it's just where she's been.
It's like going oysters, isn't it?
Little-
All
yeah,
oysters
in
in
Barbados.
Barbados and
Shout.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to move on because we've got a topic to talk about. This is going to be the last one. I do have more, but it's going to be the last one. So, on the 9th of February, a woman pulls up to Rihanna's house, takes out an AR-15 and bust shots into Rihanna's yard.
Oh my
That's
God.
it.
She's been charged.
When was that?
This was February the 9th.
I never heard about it.
Was it February or what was that a couple of days ago?
February.
February.
Yeah, okay,
February
wow.
was gone. So what it is, there's a little bit of a conspiracy theory is that there's been a hit put out on Rihanna because she knows sitting about Jigger and all of that Epstein stuff. The woman who bust the shot said that Rihanna was jealous of her. Remember, Rihanna's in her house. Rihanna was actually there at the time, I believe, and had her picnic them in there. It's just mad how celebrity, like people are just crazy. People are just wild. Now, what do you think Rihanna's response should be?
Was this in America?
Rihanna's house, yeah.
Bruv, she's got a yard in Barbados. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, it was
checking.
America.
It was America.
So I don't even know how to say this, but if I'm a billionaire or close to, I would have 24-hour security in and outside my yard.
If I'm a billionaire, you see that thing that not to offend anyone. You know that thing that they got in Israel, the Iron Dome.
Yeah.
I've got one of those outside my yard.
just there. Like when you walk up to it, it's just you know, like you get close to the do you know what I mean? You see Kit the thing just outside the window, like to say, look, like we know you're here.
Yeah,
I might not be home, but like, do you get me? There's like, sorry, not to divert, but I was reading this thing and it said something like 26 Premier League footballers have been robbed.
it's wild, isn't it?
Whilst their teams are playing.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah,
So when they know that your team is playing at the other side of the country, you're not going to be home, right? Your partner's probably going to be at the match with the youth them. So your yard's empty. So people are like saying, let me go to the yard and rob up the yard because we know you're not there. And then watches and everything's going missing. Me. Do you know what I mean?
What I will say is those people that do that, they know who's got security and who's don't. So they're targeting the people who they know.
But even if I had security and you got, you know, mystics walking, natural mystic, from Jamaica, blah, 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 blah. Don't like English. You know, like the whole school. Don't like English. Don't like English. The whole thing will just light up on the side of the building. Like, do you know what I mean? Straight away, it's up to you. You're
remember, these people that are doing, when they're robbing them rich people, these are career criminals. They're not just a random person that's running up.
So I've got career security.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? If I've got that much bread, do you know what I mean? Let me take half of the 1%. Like look after the family, make sure nothing happen.
I want to respond to something that you said, though.
Go on.
And I don't know if this, like, I know this is not the point you was making, but when you said that she's claiming that Rihanna's jealous of her, and I think sometimes, I'm not saying, I don't know what the situation is in it, but sometimes we believe that because people are celebrities or they've got a certain amount of followers or they're known, that the person, that if they've got 100,000 followers, it's impossible for them to be jealous of the person that's got 100 followers.
I get you, but I don't think Rihanna knows her.
Yeah.
No, she may not know her. I'm just saying that sometimes we have that mentality that I see all the time. There's an argument online. The person who's got the most followers is wrong. But you can't say nothing to them because the person who they're arguing with has got half the amount of followers, so you must be wrong. And we're going to laugh at you. You've got no right to argue with this person. Because so I just want to say that, like, we have to sometimes, I don't think that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I just want to highlight that it's very possible that a Rihanna could be jealous of someone who working at JCPenney. Like, it's possible.
All right, so before we continue, how rude have we been?
Very rude.
What happened?
Very rude.
Conspiracy.
Yes,
I need you to tell us in a very succinct manner,
Go on.
who and what is DJ Conspiracy?
You know what? That's that question there. I can't answer that question, and that's DJ Conspiracy. The simple fact, me as an individual, I am Jamaican-born individual who's a lover of music. Started off with reggae and dancehall, transitioned to more focusing on R&B and hip hop, but then there's an open format DJ at the same time. He's a person that likes to sonically please people with the music which he plays in the clubs, radio, around the world and on social media, and does it for the love. That's it. That's him.
So that sounded, all this thing sounds rehearsed.
It sounds like the intro.
It sounds like a CV, innit?
It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find him to slip
I could give you the raw version.
Yeah, no, just keep
I
going.
can give you-
No. Do that version. If that's the version that is used, you know what I mean?
That is, I'm you know, DJ Conspiracy is a very passionate and emotional DJ, and he likes to put his passion and emotion into when he's playing around the world on social media and in the clubs, and as simple as that.
So where do you play around the world?
Countries I've played in, Ibiza, Dubai, Jamaica. I was privileged to hold the stage at Dream Weekend.
I mean, he was born in Jamaica. That don't count.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dominican Republic, Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Houston, DC. There's a plethora of different countries that I've been able to go to. India. There's a club called Gangster in Mumbai. It used to be an R&B club in India. So I went there from a work perspective, networked, and then able to get a set in there. That was crazy. That was a plethora a year ago. But yeah, I've you know, all around the world.
And outside of the DJ, talk to me about the person.
So outside, he is you know what? He is a person who loves gym, tech, family, and God. That's those are I've learned to simplify my life because I overcomplicate it doing too much. So gym, tech, God and family, that's it. Anything outside that realm, and obviously DJing is a separate persona, anything outside that realm I could really give two hoops. I do pay attention to a lot of political views and stuff. I do see what's going on in the world because I need to know what my next move is. Because I love family, right? So if I'm gonna make a move, go somewhere, wherever it may be, I need to understand. So I do keep definitely a breath when it comes to what's happening in the political landscape. But if it's not a bench press jerk chicken from Jamaica, no joking, right? If it's not none of them things, like, because you know what it is? DJ Conspiracy is a person that could I'll say my government name, right? Rago. It is what it is, right? My name's Kadesh, right? What it is, I love hard in everything I do.
Sorry, Kadesh. Where is that from?
It's biblical. Yeah, it's biblical. It's in a plethora of different places in the Bible. Kadesh fundamentally was an area within the 12 tribes of Israel. It was a very Rastafari for life, right? And then he was a young king, and he was like very prosperous, right? So it means he who is blessed, or brother if you're Hebrew. But then, because I love hard as an individual, actually, I'm a 0 or 100 person. I'm always seeking balance. I never have it, right? I'm either 0 or 100. It's either F with you, or I could give 2 rats ass, right? So for me, I've had to learn to simplify my life and just pour into what I love, because then that's how I get my own self-validation back.
And once again, can we get your socials, please?
Yeah, DJ Conspiracy 1 on all social media platforms. Make sure that you are hitting me up, you're following. Come and join me in Dominican Republic this May alongside 2 Chainz, where I'll be DJing for him. So please make sure that you are there. It should be a fun time as well. So
we'll be there because we're going to be getting the VIP free tickets and flight and that.
You know, to say your money's long, you know, my G. So you know how the thing's set up. But yeah, man, just follow me around the world and come and have some fun, man, up in the clubs.
Thank you very much. We respect that. Can we get a round of applause, please?
Yeah. Thank you. Salute.
Exact same question to my man over there. Purple, but not the Urkel. Natural Mystic. Wagwan.
You know what? I'm not going to sound as erudite and polished as my brother over there.
You used the word erudite, though.
I was about to say, don't start with things.
I know words, like it's, but the flow that...
Yeah, but you're a natural mystic king.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm laying off the rum more than when I was drinking the rum before. I was flowing a bit better in it.
Everyone, yeah. That is not water, by the way. He's got that glass half full of white rum.
It's the Jamaica one.
You
see the starring. How is he getting home? I don't even know. He's flying, teleporting, but
what is natural about Mystic?
Who is you? What do you do? You know what I mean?
So, what do you want to start with, the DJ or with?
Start with the DJ and then go into personal as in you, because I know there is a big background in regards to you and history and what you stand for. So do that secondary but you.
Cool. So music-wise, I was born into a music family. My grandfather, who passed away, I was going to say last year, but it would have been 2024, he passed away. He was a producer in Studio One. One of his bigger hits, those who know from the ska days, Tut to the Maytals have a song called 6 and 7 Books of Moses that was produced by my grandfather on the Roland and Powie record label. Powie is my grandfather. Powie had a son, my uncle, Baba, the numero uno, who, that's where the DJing side came from. But like I said, there's a long history of music in my family. But being around Stone Love, Renaissance, Bubba, Chris Goldfinger growing up, the passion for music was always there. My dad is a militant Black Power man, had no interest in me getting into music. And Bubba didn't really want me to get into the music thing really as well. But I came back from Jamaica in 97 with a cassette tape that had Stone Love, Renaissance and Tony Mataran on there. and I listened to that tape until it started to. I didn't know cassette tapes could actually wear out.
Mm.
I listened to that tape till it wore out. I listened to that. I was 10 years old, and I was like, I gotta do this. I need to learn how to do this. Started buying little records, little lunch money, and them kind of things, and started. And this man right here, and I say it anywhere that I go, I at the time was trying to work out what the balance between Yardman DJing
Right, okay.
and UK DJing was. But I'm listening to Bobo on the radio, I'm listening to Bandit and Big John on the radio, I'm listening to all these man.
Yeah, man.
These man have a specific style of DJing, but I'm young in it. And there's something about it that I know it's nice, but I need something extra to kind of the direction that I want to go in. And I'm in my yard one time and Shot a Crew come on the radio.
Who are they?
Real bad man.
And I'm listening
Shout
to
out
these
to
man.
SK.
Yeah, SK, Rain, Pelper.
Cooley, can't forget Cooley.
Yeah. And I'm listening, I'm saying, hold on, this is it. This is the formula. And bro, and I say it to these men before, I used to literally sit in my house, write down their radio playlist. And local house parties that I was going to, I would literally play what they played on radio in the dance. Yeah? And I'm talking like, my cousin was buying the garage records. Like, on their show, they was playing hip-hop, R&B, garage, dancehall, everything.
Everything in it.
So I had a 2-hour set that I could take and carry. And I'm saying they even had a thing where Baby Sham had a song called Monopoly. Hands off my property.
This is not Monopoly.
And they used to have a thing where they used to do Shut Up Rule making history. This is not a mystery. Bro, I was going to the parties and saying, not your mistake. And just doing the lyric.
Right, you
like,
teach the thing and
everything, bro.
Right.
Every last
That's
thing
how it works, bro. That's
they
how
had
it
a
works.
thing called Japan Wheel when that big tune played. Japan Wheel.
Yeah.
All of that. Man's doing it. People used to think that was that was from them, man. So I just built up my passion for music and entertaining. And this is what I got from Bobo, because Bobo's theme song on the radio was a song called Entertainer. He's the entertainer. And one old soul song. And I always saw myself as an entertainer, not a DJ. Say this quickly. I never actually wanted to go into DJing. Me being a DJ was actually rebellious. I love music and I wanted to play music, but it was not that I wanted to take seriously like that. I just wanted to play music. I wanted to be an actor. And my dad wouldn't let me go because apparently he thought my behavior wasn't up to scratch. I don't believe
he thought, you know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Where did you get that from?
Allegedly.
You know
I don't know
what I
where
mean?
he gets that from, but there's certain times when I
These
could have...
Jamaicans.
These Jamaican parents. Horrible. Horrible. I'm going to say the parents in Jamaica are better than the parents in... but,
Well, like the chicken.
Yeah. But for me, it was like, when I wanted to do... And then I actually got scattered to play... I've been scattered to play football, cricket and basketball.
Well, Lakers, basketball, I can see the colours, Rasta.
Cricket was my main sport.
No, but I'm saying
But
I can see it.
This is, purple's my colour in it. But when it came to going, again, no, you're not going. You got in trouble.
Them ones.
You ain't done your course. You ain't done your homework. You're not going. Sit down. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the age now where I started and I realized I'm good at this music thing, I was at an age now where, you know what? You can't really tell me no. I'm still gonna be respectful, but I've got a booking. I'm going to the booking, innit? And that's how I started taking the music thing more serious. But it's acting is really what I wanted to do. So what I began to do was, because I'm a very shy person, that, like...
We can tell.
No, but seriously, I'm a very, like, by nature, I'm a shy person. My thing was, one, we wasn't allowed to be shy. My dad didn't believe in shyness. So we wasn't allowed to be shy. But becoming a DJ, I started to act. So when I used to go out and I used to do madness and bust joke and whatever, that was me acting rather than DJing. So I always saw myself as an entertainer. And then, lastly, when it comes to the music thing is, I always found that a lot of people that said they played everything, it was difficult to be a DJ that played everything in the record days. That's a whole heap of money.
So
you had to be a specialist.
Weight as well.
Exactly. So what most people did, I'm a reggae dancehall DJ, but I play soul and R&B as well. Or I'm a house DJ, but I play hip hop as well. So people kind of had their main and a backup. When CDs came in, you began to become more rounded in what you had. So what I found was people had oh, I'm a dancehall DJ. Yeah, I'm gonna play some garage, but I've only got 20 garage songs.
Mm.
And I'm gonna live and die on those 20 garage songs. So you can play garage for a dancehall crowd, but you can't go into a garage crowd and play garage.
Mhm.
So that became my focus as a DJ, was if I'm gonna play rare groove, I'm not gonna be happy playing rare groove to a reggae crowd. I want to be able to go in front of a rare groove crowd and play reggae. I mean, and play rare groove.
Mhm.
If I've got to play 2 hours of rare groove, I want to be able to know that I can play that and not have to live and die on flipping body fusion and then get lost.
The same 20 tunes.
Same
there.
20 songs,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So that I began to study music. So if I heard a song and I said, oh, who's that song by? That song's by Teddy Pendergrass. You know what? I'm gonna go and get Teddy Pendergrass' whole catalogue, not just the one song.
Mm.
That's how I built up my catalogue of music. And I would sit down for hours and hours just listening to music and built up my catalogue. So me personally, I'm not no disrespect. I believe I'm the most versatile DJ in this country.
Mad.
I don't believe, and I'm not taking the piss when I say it. Like, put me in front of a crowd. Like, I don't.
I'm gonna clash this guy.
Mad.
I'll clash him.
No, I love that energy. You
When
gotta
you're
be, you gotta be
ready.
confident in
No,
yourself.
but
Right.
this is exactly that.
No,
This
you gotta be
this
confident
This
in
is what it
yourself.
is. But before I mash up your thing,
Mm.
share your socials again, please.
Okay. Instagram. I need to get like you in it.
You know,
with everything is
making me
wonderful.
laugh. He's like, can someone check it?
I'm doing it. I'm checking it for
No,
him.
Instagram is Natural Mystic DJ. That's Instagram. TikTok is DJ Natural Mystic _ president.
Correct.
Yeah. I remember when after I was trying to remember, I remembered that. And it's only because there's a guy, DJ Rick, when I look into his live, he always says Natural Mystic El Presidente. That's
Right,
what
okay.
reminded me that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's that one. So that's the, yeah. But yeah, me, versatile. That's my, when it comes to music, versatility, but being able to play for the specific crowd.
Gents, can we give him a round of applause,
Yeah.
please?
You wanted me to get into to something about personal life. I'm just going to say this quickly.
Oh, right. Yeah. We forgot about the personal. Him, as in him.
Oh, sorry.
I was raised in a very cultural, conscious, black family. Rasta, African spirituality, black consciousness. That's how we was raised. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Patrice Lumumba. These people, that we had pictures of these people on our wall, like when we was growing up. Paul Bogle, Harriet Tubman. So, you know, around our house, there's just pictures of all these people. Books, like, of black history, different black authors that, like, we had to read. Like, it wasn't a choice. Like, you come home from school, you got homework to do. Cool. After your homework, my dad said, "Now we need to de-brainwash you with this." So I've grown up with that kind of revolutionary spirit, and it got me in a lot of trouble in school. Like, because whereas my brother was able to hold it down, the teacher says something, my dad says, "You don't deal with it. You come and tell me, I'll deal with it." My brother got the memo. I didn't get the memo, innit? So the teacher says something, "Sir, that's wrong." What do you mean? No, because that's actually not historically correct. And then obviously the teacher's getting irate. The teacher's being rude to me, so I'm being rude back to the teacher.
Detention.
That's problem after problem. But my passion is black people, but black children, wanting to see black children achieve and become the best that they can be. And I don't believe our children can be the best that they can be if they don't have a knowledge of their history and their culture. Marcus Garvey says a people without knowledge of their history and culture is like a tree without roots. This is why so many of our young people are lost nowadays. So I talk the way I talk when it comes to my people because I was raised that way. I don't know any other way to be. And I've had to stand up in the face of racism and injustice in certain spaces where you're told you should not do that. But I can't help it. Like, it's just the revolutionary spirit that I was born with. So yeah, that's just my personal thing for me. And I carry that with me everywhere that I go. And just to say you spoke about your name, the unique thing about me was I've got an African name. All my brothers, we all have African names. My dad has a different name to all his siblings. Same mum, same dad, him and Baba got different last names. Because my dad, when he came into a level of consciousness, started reading books and found out that the last name that you have is the last name that was given to you by your slave master.
Yeah.
So whereas my family last name was Cranston, he found out that the Cranstons was a family from Scotland who owned slaves in Jamaica. When he started having children, he decided that he's not going to pass on that slave name to his children. So at the time, he hadn't researched the family background, didn't know where the family was from, but he was having children. He had to change his last name. Manjali looked at the map of Africa, saw Congo, looked at somewhere in Congo, Bandaka, that's my surname. So my surname is Bandaka because that's just the name that my dad chose. Changed it legally. So you got Tafazwa, my older brother, me, Simba, Ike, and Nika. All got African names. So that's me. Love for
Love that,
Africa.
man.
Do you know, I'm going to give you another
I
round
love
of
that.
applause. I love that. Thank
Love
you.
that. Love that.
And this segment is called Empty the Clip. Rain Man. In the hot seat, we have
Me, Natural Mystic. Blessings and honor.
Natural Mystic. You have 90 seconds for your Empty the Clip segment.
Okay.
There'll be a sound effect in this bit, like,
Okay.
or something. We're gonna edit post production, all that.
Yeah.
But for now, are you ready for your 90 seconds? You have option A or option B. So I'll ask you a question. There's one or the other answer. No deliberation, no hesitation. We just keep it stepping. Are you ready?
Cool. Calm.
Rain, have you got a stopwatch?
Oh, then you give me the options of one or the other, or you
I'm going to give you the options, A or B,
Okay.
1 or 2,
Once
yes
I
or
pick-
no, and you have to pick, and then we move on. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Calm.
Rain, do we have 90 seconds?
We do.
Your time starts now. Destiny or free will?
Destiny.
Energy never lies or people hide their true intentions?
Energy never what?
Energy never lies or people hide their true intentions?
Energy never lies.
Trust your intuition or trust your logic?
Trust your intuition.
Everything happens for a reason or life is random?
Everything happens for a reason.
Manifestation or hard work?
Manifestation.
Ancient wisdom or modern knowledge?
Age and wisdom.
Nature heals or medicine heals?
Nature heals.
Science from the universe or coincidences?
Science of the universe.
Jungle or garage?
Garage.
Gaza or gully?
Gaza.
Air Force One or Reebok pump?
Adidas.
Desmond's or Real McCoy? Wait. Let me go back. Air Force Ones or Reebok pump? Don't step outside the matrix.
Air Force One.
Thank you.
Real McCoy.
Thank you. Bounty Killer or Beanie Man?
Bounty Killer.
Pirate radio or mixtapes?
Pirate radio.
Pager or page you go mobile?
There you go.
Baggy jeans or tracksuit?
Tracksuit.
Talking it out or holding it in?
Talking it out.
Street DVDs or cinema?
Cinema.
Sound clash or rap battle?
Sound clash.
Looking fresh or feeling comfortable?
Feeling comfortable.
Discipline or creativity?
Discipline.
Faith in God or faith in self?
Both.
Faith in God or faith in self?
Faith in self.
Time.
Last question. Breaking your cycle or honouring your roots?
Honoring your roots.
And that was Natural Mystics Empty the Clip. Can we get a round of applause, please?
So why man can't do a both? Why can't man do a both?
You can't do it both because it's one or the other, A or B, 1 or 2. Let's go. Okay, we're going to swap over.
Okay. So what's the A or B to? Oh, I'm not. Bro, I'm confused. I know what you mean now. What I thought you were saying was you're gonna give 2 options. I got to pick where I want the A or the B one, and then you was gonna.
A or B. No.
Confused me at first.
But you did well. You did well.
Nice YouTube shorts, then. It makes sense.
All right. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I like.
Gotta make sure the presentation is key. Because you know about we.
Okay.
Look at this camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always the head. Yeah.
Cool.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, man. Forward. And then what's the executive neck?
I'm gonna trademark.
And this is Empty the Clip, and you are with Conspiracy.
What's going on? What's going on? Conspiracy in the building.
Are you ready for your Empty the Clip segment?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's do this, man.
Rain, handle the lights. 90 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Aliens visiting the Earth or secret military technology?
Aliens visiting the Earth.
Moon landing, real or fake?
Fake.
Secret societies, yes or no?
Yes.
Time travel, yes or no?
Nah.
Celebrities are replaced with clones or lizards.
Pagans.
Clones or lizards.
Clones.
Area 51, true or false?
True.
Social media, listen to conversations or not?
No.
No, okay.
Say again. Say one more time.
Social media listens to your conversations or not?
Oh, 1,000%.
Government knows about extraterrestrial, government knows nothing.
Everything.
The internet made us smarter or internet made us dumber?
Smarter.
Chicken shop or Caribbean takeaway?
Caribbean takeaway.
Youth club or hanging on the block?
Youth club.
Metro Media or King Addis?
Come on, bro.
I'll go King.
No.
I'm not going to say...
respect. No.
Yeah,
Respect.
No, I say what I say.
No, respect or ratings?
Respect.
Soul to soul or loose ends?
Soul to soul.
House party or club nights?
Club nights.
Timberland or Reebok Classic?
Reebok Classic.
Vinyl or cassette?
Vinyl.
Saturday night TV or after school TV?
Saturday night TV.
Block parties or blues dances?
Block party.
Fresh trim or massage?
Fresh trim.
Home barber or barbershop?
Barbershop.
VHS or DVD?
VHS.
Sound clash or rap battles?
Sound clash.
Last question. Staying local or going global?
Global forever.
And this has been Conspiracies Empty the Clip. Can we get a round of applause, please?
Yeah. Oh, so we've emptied the clip, and in the break that we just had, there was pure debating. I'm gonna even quickly
Just start the thing, bruv.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the thing because
I'm linking this.
because the
I'm linking this
a
so
man
far over
said about Ray and Nephew. What was said? Sorry, what was said about Ray and Nephew? It's the best rum.
I'm
Best
letting
rum,
talk.
bro. It's the best rum.
Bro, that
Bro,
stuff is like petrol, Ruben.
Enough said, fam. It's the best rum that God ever made, bro.
Only the uneducated.
I don't even believe
It's not even the
Jesus
best rum.
turned water into
It's
wine.
not-
I
it's-
think Jesus turned water into Ray and Nephew, fam.
It's not even the best rum.
Only 2 minutes on this.
Yes.
It's not even no.
Jesus.
I'm not even. It's not even the best rum from the parish that it's from in Jamaica. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, that's just a disrespect.
That's not
Bro,
disrespect.
listen.
Look. Do some research. Look at Hamptons. Hamptons rum. Look at it. I don't even want to hear nothing. Look at Hamptons or
Let
yeah.
the record show that this man has been drinking Ray and Nephew from he stepped into the building today. Yeah? Non-stop.
this thing here
It's got Ray Nephew in there.
isn't Ray Nephew.
No.
It definitely is.
He's
Ray
putting,
Nephew is a side thing.
yes?
Do you know what I mean?
Hold on. He's
It's not your
putting-
main chick.
So, let me
It's
cover
a
the
side
ring.
thing.
Let me cover this way. I'm gonna. Look, I don't normally really on the drinking. I wanna try a little in this drink.
Maybe your
rum
bike.
and ginger.
Let me say this when it comes to rum, yeah? And as
Look
you
what he's
said,
pouring.
yeah, he's having a go.
No,
Listen,
take a little taste.
Rain, if I'm lying,
Thank
tell
you.
me I'm lying. When he opened the bottle and the whiff,
He caught him.
he caught the whiff.
But he knew the difference.
Yeah, he could tell the difference between the
That's
English
a
one and
straight away.
Jamaican
That's
one.
a
Yeah?
straight away.
All right. Now,
You like
got
this?
rum like, of course,
You like this exactly?
you
It's
got rum
nasty.
like Sunset, yeah? It's strong. But the flavoration is not the same.
Final
Ray
point.
and Nephew has flavoration,
no,
has strength.
no,
It's the perfect balance of sugarcane juice and alcohol. There's nothing that compares to Ray and Nephew on the face of planet Earth when
What's
it
the
comes to
Bayesian
rum.
What's the Bayesian rum?
Irrelevant.
That's
That's what it's called. It's called irrelevant.
Do you know what the wickedest thing is?
It's not good.
Do you know what the wickedest
Maybe
thing
your
is?
mic on, yeah?
Barbados don't make good rum.
Wow.
Blood. Listen.
Don't make
Wow.
good rum.
Wow, Iron Wars.
You, then you. So you got 2 points each. Go.
All right. So I would say with confidence, there are 30 rums that I have in my collection that piss all over Ray and Nephew.
Name 2.
I already named them. I said Hamptons and Clarendons.
You did,
Both
yeah.
of them dead off Ray and Nephew.
Okay, and I would say with confidence
That you don't know what you're
you've lost
talking
the
about.
plot.
I get it.
Yeah?
I get it.
What I'm saying is this: the 63% overproof of Ray and Nephew, the sweetness, the flavor, the perfect balance of strength and sweetness. There's no rum that compares to it anywhere. It's the most. You called it. What did you call it? The pauper's rum or something like that, or whatever. But it's the pauper's rum that the elites are still drinking. It's like when man said ghetto girl, talking about this ghetto girl. Even the rich man wants the ghetto girl. Why? Because it's the best.
Last comment, and then your closing
And then we're
gambit.
moving on from it. Ooh.
Do you know when you have to argue with someone and the knowledge level is so low, you have to go back to the kindergarten to turn around and find it. However, I hope you enjoy Ray and Nephew. However, I'm going to invite you back to the podcast. I'll bring you 5 rums. And if you could turn around and tell me that these rums are not better than Ray and Nephew, I will slap £100 down and hand it to you. You just have to be honest.
Mad. Respond and then
What I
we're
would
moving on.
say is, don't do that. Keep your money, simply because I am actually a rum collector. So I've got, if you name the island, I can tell you the rum that comes from there. I collect.
Okay, Guyana.
El Dorado. I've got El Dorado.
Which one?
I've got
Which one?
15. I've
Which
got
is the best
12.
one?
I prefer 15. Most people prefer 12.
I prefer 12.
I prefer the 15. Yeah. So you know,
Okay,
you're talking.
okay.
I know
Trinidad.
rum. High wine. I got the punching from Trinidad.
Trinidad
And
punching
the white,
is-
white oak. I got 2 white oaks. I
White
got the
oak's dead.
normal one, and
So,
I've got
so
the.
if you turn around and said to me Angostura, then we could chat. But I understand limited knowledge. But I'm willing to bring you in.
El Dorado,
I'm willing
nephew. I
to
said,
bring you in.
And on that bombshell,
And on that bombshell, we are going to go into. Listen, there's so much to cover, but
Let's
we're not going to cover everything.
El Dorado's still better than Ray. I'm saying that from now. Right? I'm saying that from now.
That's why you're allowed on this sofa.
El Dorado,
It's good
yeah.
rum. I'll give it. It's good rum.
Better,
but it's
than
not
Ray.
Ray.
I'm very
it's good rum,
easily, very
but it's
like
not Ray.
decisive. El Dorado all day long.
All day.
Which one?
Yeah, brother. I have
12
I don't
year,
even, I don't
even the
even know.
8 year. The
Right?
8 year, 15, 18, 20 if you can afford it. Just
take control, host.
Sorry,
go. Let's not even go into it.
because it leads right into, you're talking about all of the best rums and the best drinks. I'm actually going to ask a question as, you know what, there are 5 of us, I could say, DJs or DJ elements in this room. Old school parties, modern parties. What would we say are better?
Do you know what I miss?
What's that?
Big speakers. Even though they were a hassle to move around.
String up stands.
And stringing it up and strapping it together and all of that. Do you get what I mean? I miss, like, do you remember just being in a rave and you were tired, but you couldn't stand next to the big speaker because the bass would just...
You know who's like that? King Tubbies.
Disrespect the chakras. You couldn't do that. You couldn't just stand there. Do you know what I mean?
For me, it aligned my thing. Like, I'm telling you.
Remember, there was always one, and there's always a short Rasta man that sees just stand up in front of the speaker
and feel
whole night and just
I've been trying to
skanking.
have a conversation while you're standing in front of the speaker and you can't even hear them.
Yeah.
But they wanna tell you everything.
Yeah.
All right.
The one time you're in front of the speaker. But yeah, sorry, go on.
So is that also, would we say, I mean, we could quite easily say, is it old school parties or new school parties, what better? But what is missing? You're saying about the speakers, what is missing?
So I saw a post today, right? And it was an interview with I don't remember the dude's name. I think it was in Jodeci, sorry. And what he said was, in the 90s, in fact, I'd like to do it in the room. We're gonna go around and name an artist from the 90s. Yeah? Ray. Aaliyah.
What? Any genre?
Any genre.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Jodeci song.
Beres.
Terror Fabulous.
Terror Fabulous.
Derek Dixon.
Derek Dixon. I'm gonna turn around and say Jodeci.
Bounty Killer.
Okay.
Who? Hawkeye.
Kelly.
No. You have to say something.
It's
No.
That's
No,
the answer.
no,
It's the 90s.
That's a
No,
very
90s
relevant. That's a
artist.
very relevant artist.
No,
Go
I'll
on.
kill it to the thing.
Horace Brown.
Yes.
Horace Brown, and I will say Mad Cobra.
Jeez.
Okay,
Portmore, for sure.
Before he was mad, when it was just Cobra.
yeah, right. Now, if we was to ask the same question today and say,
Oh, I see what you mean.
go around the room and name artists with a catalogue that can tear up a dance, like the artists that the 2 artists that we all mentioned, is it easy or will we struggle?
It's easy.
I think we could do it easily. I get the point you're making, though. I really get the point you're making. I think we could. I think so. So what would be the bracket that you're talking about? As in, what year would you start from?
Like, for me, probably my favourite year of dancehall was 1993.
No, not in regards to that.
It's
In
about
regard-
now.
Yeah, so now, because obviously you'd have to say, we said 90s.
In
So
the last 5 years,
it-
you've taken
Oh, okay. So
2020
I would
till now.
say, all right. So
Realistically, you have to say the last 5 years because if you think
I
about
can't because I would like to start off. If
Go on.
I'm going to say Afrobeats, is R2Beats.
so you're talking about what 2013, 2014. But
I'll take that.
but the reason why you can't say that because for the people now that is old school. I played at a 16th.
wild.
I played it. Well, it's true. I played it at a 16th birthday on the weekend,
Fair enough.
and for them, that is old school.
Right,
New,
okay.
Really, truthfully, new school. You're talking about 2021, 2020.
I'll be
onwards.
very honest with you. I couldn't name you an artist that came out in the last 3 years.
Yeah, right. So you
My
got
Spotify don't even
But that's because, and
deal with that.
you've sort of
But
migrated
that's
onto a
because
point.
of my age.
But you've
get
migrated
it?
into a point.
No,
I was going to
it's
say
not.
because of our age, we're not listening to. But we're not the target audience.
Amen.
We're not the target audience.
When did that happen though? Because
When did
no
artists?
violation. Like, I'm a bit younger than you, man, innit?
How do you know?
Huh?
Do you know when I get young people just pissing me off? Bro? How do you know that? How do you know
No, I'm
that?
probably
How do you know? How do you know?
Because I'm not 40.
No, am I? I mean, okay. All right.
No, but I'm saying you man are in your 40s, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm saying
Shut up, Ray.
I'm saying 20 years ago, if I spoke to my dad, well, not really my dad's just on a different plane.
Yeah.
But if I spoke to my uncles and my aunts 20 years ago, they could name new artists. They could name artists that was out there.
Okay.
Why I say that? We were saying, 20 years ago, it's 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, you've got artists like Assassin that was breaking out then, Movado,
Baby Sham.
breaking out
Sham,
then.
yeah.
Baby,
Mhm.
no, Baby Sham would have been
Baby Sham
90s.
was before.
younger
Before
than
that.
90, late
Yeah.
90s.
Late 90s,
Movado
yeah.
was that Busy Signal.
Yeah.
Like, 40-year-olds knew those artists. They were still going out. They still knew those artists.
But hold on a
And I'm
second, stick a pin though. Sorry I apologize. Manners and respect. Yeah, but what it is that if you look at it, there's too many different avenues to be able to listen to and consume music. Also, you got to look at people's money. So when you're
One
spending
second.
money, when
Don't,
you're-
don't breeze over each point. 2 minute
Okay.
avenues. What does that mean?
so there are different platforms. There's multiple platforms in terms of listening to music. Before it was radio, CD, and a cassette tape. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that was basically it. So you had to listen to that music multiple times. You learn the lyrics. It is what it is. You share music. You listen to your favorite DJs on radio, and that's you're stuck. It's been repeated. They did proper runs in the club, radio runs, etc., to promote their music. Now you've got Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, plethora of different platforms that's available to listen to. You can chop out music. Literally right now on that MacBook, we can make a beat, put a tune out. Right. So the challenge is to be able to, we can't focus on anything. Everything unfortunately spread in it. It's like a light, right? A focus light will give you a heavy amount of intensity, burn through a piece of paper. What I mean by this analogy is that you're going to focus on the music that you're listening to in that point, because every DJ is going to play it. There's only X amount of rhythms that can come out, because it's extremely hard to make. And once you've made that investment, you have to know the quality of the music has to be at the highest possible level, because the amount of energy which it takes to even produce and put that music out is a lot more challenging, and to be able to get it played. Nowadays, we can literally make a tune. Us right now, we can be Jodeci 2026 version, right?
I could do that.
I can do that.
Right.
I think I'll be good.
got the
Right?
bass,
Yeah,
I'll do the
I don't do
bass.
drugs, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Maybe I'm not a member, but we can literally make and have that uploaded to social media and multiple platforms before the end of the night, and that's a part of the challenge
Yeah,
that
but
we
I'm
have.
saying if there's more access to music, then more people should know the music. What I'm saying is that if he's saying he can't name an artist that come out in the last 3 years, but 20 years ago, 30 years ago, the 40-year-olds, they could name the new artists, because the music that was coming out was good. And I'm saying that's what the issue is. The quality of the
versus
music
quantity.
is not good. And I was debating with this.
There is good music.
Yes, but here's the difference. All right, Jill Scott come out with that album the other day. No one ain't going to be playing no song from that album in no dance. But Jill Scott was playing in dances. I remember when Erykah Badu did On and On. That was playing in holy dances.
Matty.
If a song similar to On and On came out tomorrow, it's not playing in no dance, because the appreciation of good music
That's what I was going to say.
has now deteriorated. We don't actually want to hear good music no more. As DJs, bro, we don't
Go on.
sit down. All right, a rhythm used to come out.
Speak for yourself, in a king,
No,
because I do, you know.
No, I'm saying, but this is what I know for me personally.
Yeah.
One of the things that has stunted my career is the fact that I've stayed on the path of I like good music.
Mm.
If I decided, you know what, let me just go and just do what everyone else is doing, it probably would benefit me. But it would send me mad because I just can't listen to certain songs. Yeah. But I'm saying when certain music that comes out now, yes, there is good music that is out there. But when you're going to certain bookings and you're flying international, what most people are doing is they're playing crowd pleasers. Rather than say, you know what, I like this song on Joe Scott's album, I'm gonna campaign for this song. That's what we used to have a term. And that song them a campaign for. I like that song them, I got campaign for that song. And you go out everywhere and you play it. People ain't doing it no more.
I'd agree with that, and I go back to when I was doing SK Vibe Makers Shot Crew. So Ludacris had an album. What was that? Was it Back for the First Time? No, the one that Move Bitch is on.
Yeah.
And no one played Move Bitch. No one. Everyone played Southern Hospitality.
Yeah.
And then whatever else it was. And then FX decided, I like this tune. Rain, what do you think? Oh no, the fight's out. I like that part. So we started playing it. And then what it is, people don't respect music no more because it's so.
That's the point. That's That's what I'm approving, because there is quality music, there is quality artists, right? And as a man who I have multiple different what's the thing called? DJ pools, right? I get emails every day from different artists, and I take the time because I have a radio show and because I produce a lot of mix CDs, whatever, right, for promoters or my own personal gain. I have to listen to the music because I want to educate people, right? So I've got a series called The Playlist where I will show, you know what, songs that came out from January 2026 to say March 2026. Cheeky plug, watch the next one, right? But so I want to educate people on that. And then because of that, I've got a following who listen to me on radio specifically, right? I.e. like K1, East London girl, bad singer's crazy, right? She deserves all the props that she deserves in terms of the quality of the work that she's producing out. But we're so microwavable, and there's so many different we don't respect music. The audience don't respect music, right? That's why I cement what you're saying. There is good quality music. I cannot say that. It's crazy to think that. There's too many talented people. We all know a man who's talented, who's unfortunately, he's probably a crackhead on the road now, or we only see him in the barbershop singing a couple of times. But he's got mad talent. He's probably got amazing music out there. Anyway, but the point which you're referring to is that there isn't enough quality, but we have to take our due diligence if we're truly lovers of music, in my opinion, to carve out and make that music make sense.
This goes into the question I was asking, because when you look at it, because of the quantity of, and this is to go back to the point you were saying, the quantity of music, if you go back to when you were saying 20 years ago, the quantity of music going out was not the same as now, because the ease of putting music was not the same. If like Conspiracy just said, he's got various different avenues of where he can get music from record pools. So realistically, on a let's just say on a Friday, just got paid on a Friday, I'm gonna go to a record shop 25 years ago, gonna go record shop. I've got a limited budget, so I have to filter out the rubbish to buy the good. But now, all you got to do, the pools will send you whatever. You've got to listen to them. Okay, let me quickly download that. You'll download everything. You may listen to it when you have time to, because there is no financial constraint to say what you're going to have to get and not get. The quantity is so easy for everyone to get, and the quality becomes more less and less. So one of my questions I was going to ask was, you sort of went into, is it still important for DJs to break new music? Because we used to be important for that, but now TikTok, Instagram, I'm hearing R2B's Over. People are saying to me like, that's a new tune. I'm like, that tune came out in 2016, 17. But because it's the new wave now, it's the algorithm has got it out there. Everyone's playing it on all their videos and stuff. It's now like a new song again.
Yeah, what I would say is this: as a DJ, it's our job to inform the crowd, or for the crowd to inform us. And I think what too many DJs are caught up with now is they're going out there and the crowd is informing them what they should play. So what you find is they're seeing TikTok, they're seeing what's on social media, and their playlist reflects that. So now I'm going out to play the songs that I know the crowd are going to respond to. To me, that's easy. This is why I always say the top 10 DJ, the primetime DJ, he's got the easiest like time to play. Let's say one of the big dancers that come out in the last few years, Whites. But I can get my 2-year-old daughter to come into a club, say Google Gaga and press play on Whites, and the whole crowd is going to go mad. It's easy. Anybody can do it. Yeah? I was listening to, I mentioned DJ Rick, I was watching him on TikTok earlier, and he stopped the music and he was like, I need DJs to stop posting up clips of you playing hype songs like Whites and Candy in the dance and showing the reaction. You was going to get that reaction from that song anyway. Show me when you're playing some other song at 2 o'clock and the crowd is going mad. I played at Gangster Kid's birthday party the other day and people were saying, yo, how you locked down the crowd with a reggae set. I played reggae for about an hour, didn't stray from the script. And people are saying it's one of the best reggae sets they've heard, but it's not just playing the music. One, you're playing songs that they ain't heard for a long time. It's how you're introing the songs. You're busting joke with them. You're making them feel the music. And then you go and play a different song now that probably they may not have heard or they ain't heard for a long time. And it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, but respectfully, you're not just a DJ. You're an entertainer, and that's a part of your skill set.
Yeah, but that's part of being a DJ.
I know, but I'm saying you got remember, you got people who are very technically gifted as a DJ. They can scratch. They've got loads of different tricks and transitions to them, and obviously reading the crowd and playing songs. They are also a DJ, an entertainer. Like look at yourself. You can host. You can do a whole set for an hour, not mix a song, and smash a dance easy, 100%. Right? I've seen you literally not for the whole. Not saying that I can't remember specifically, but I've heard you play a song. I play a set. And it's just, you know what, it just worked, innit? It wasn't nothing amazing you were playing, but how you engage with the audience, that up the levels.
But I would say engagement in the audience isn't always just speaking. So even the guy that doesn't talk and just mixes, you still got to watch the crowd and engage with the audience.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that there's ways of doing things. And I'm saying, so even some of the new songs or the quality songs, you've got stems now. You just drop a new song, like the vocals, on a beat that's already known, and then bring people think, oh, and then it creates some. And what was that song that you? That is something that multis don't get nowadays. Someone walk up to that song that you played. No, you played it in the middle of your set. You played it on that, and people engaging to ask what that was. And I'm saying that it's something that I don't know if that was something that when you was a DJ before you felt good. You play a song and people ask you what the song was. And I'm saying that as DJs, we have to become more in tune with. Are we satisfied with the crowd busting blanks to the songs that they already know? Or do we want to push ourselves further and actually educate them? So we have to relearn our craft.
It's our job to educate the punters though, or to educate the people that come, because I don't look at it. You see, I agree with you to a point, but I don't look at it as it's my job to educate the people that are coming. It's my job to entertain them. And ultimately, if I'm doing that and I'm also educating them with new music, and I would like to play new music, but at the end of the day, my main number one job as a DJ is to entertain those in front of me. I can play a whole...
All right, the balance is good now, because pirate radio was education time.
Yeah,
yes.
Definitely.
You remember you had a million pirate radio stations playing similar stuff throughout the week. New tunes come out. So by the time the weekend came, those songs were already known, north, south, east, and west, because we were all playing them on pirate radio. But I'm saying even still, in the parties, especially early in the dance, a man would always go in there and say, yo,
Get away with the thing. Get away with nothing.
yeah. Listen, I'm going to play that song, yeah. I'm the first man for playing this in the whole, like, even if you're chatting.
Yes.
Like, you're the first place you're ever going to hear this song, and you play it, and you rewind it all 5-6 times, and you give it a nice intro. So I get your job is to entertain and give my thing is, this is what Rory from Stone said to me, you have to give the people a little bit of what they want, a little bit of what they need. And what they need is stuff that they're not familiar with, but you have to, your job as a DJ is to make them enjoy that, make that song become one of their favorite songs. So I'm saying that I agree with you. Your job is to entertain them. But I'm saying if you're playing at 2 o'clock, you've got the scope now. Like when Chronix dropped his album the other day, I went into a dance with mainly young people and I played Market.
Yeah.
Because the promoter for the dance has got about 12 kids. And I hold up a baby mum, so it worked. So I can call him out, yo, I'm going to play a song for him right now, you know. My general, I'm going to say, hold up a baby mother. So when the party are done, I know tomorrow morning, him gonna market with the world baby mother them, and I play the song.
But you know what, yeah? There's DJs who are performers, and there's DJs, okay, or, yeah. I can get an example. When you book Jazzy Jeff, as an example, you don't book Jazzy Jeff to necessarily play and just keep the crowd entertained for a time period. You're DJing to you book him to watch his performance, his tricks, his transitions, his wordplay, his tone plays. So if he filters in a random song, it's going to be perfectly fine because he's booked as a performer. And then you've got the ones who are booked to please the crowd and do a specific job, right? Where if you play in the safety net, you're playing a 2010 to 16 hip hop set, you're all just going to play the standard, pretty much the standard bangers, right? You're going to hear, I can't even say, I hate saying the N word, but Bobby Schmurda, whatever, all the rest of it. You're going to hear I'm a Boss. You're going to hear all of them songs there. But those people are booked to do a specific job. Now, I get your concept of being able to filter songs. I'm one of those advocates. You saw it on Twitch. When I was on Twitch, I used to have a show called Dark Room, yeah? So I used to do it at 12 o'clock to like 5 a.m. in the morning. Oh. I'll play the latest. I would have God knows how many people locked on watching me for hours. And I will be playing 2021, 2020, brand new slow jams. Because I hate
a lot of what I'm saying. A lot of the slow jams. I'm a slow jams man, but it got to a point where I just didn't like slow jams anymore. Yeah. Like not the old stuff, but the new stuff that was coming out just weren't resonating. Yeah. Like I didn't feel to sit down with the missus and listen to these songs. COVID, I was watching your show and I'm saying, there are some good slow jams that are out there. They're just not being played. And I learned a whole heap of slow jams. And even I'm there writing down some song names and say, I got to source these songs. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the ones that were genuinely good songs, the sentimental ones, didn't last past COVID.
But then it's for us now to keep it going. Like I remember when I got the email with Damage Her. Yeah, the song from her, Damage, right? The moment I heard it, I was like, this is a bang. I don't care who don't know it. I don't business. I played it in the very first dance I could get, right? Or the very first booking, and I played it regardless because and I would just talk to the girls and I will play. I play it now in prime time. I feel no way, right?
You felt the song.
Because I felt the song, but I take the time to listen to good music and filter that song. But then what I do, we build our audience. So if it's online, if it's radio, whatever platform you have, create my opinion to, and this is to up and coming DJs who have a specific love for a certain genre of music, soca, dance, or whatever it may be. Create your own sound and feel and groove, stick with it, bank on yourself, and then eventually your following will follow you for your unique ways on delivering and playing said music. And then when you are booked for a dance, you can play that music because your audience are going to follow you, right, to it. And they'll love you for it. I've been in a dance and literally it's 500 people in a rave. And I know certain people who are coming there specifically because I'm on the lineup. And when I've dropped the tune, yes, there can be other people that would have heard of certain songs, but they'll be like, oh man, it's Conspiracy, my song. Because I've made it their song. Yeah. But I've made it through the right avenues, i.e. being on radio or other platforms, or it could be TikTok, whatever, right, Twitch. And I think those are probably the most cleverest way to filter in songs at this present moment in time. One thing I will say though, I don't know if Stems is mashing up the dances nowadays because it's kind of getting a bit crazy.
Everybody is using stems. Everyone is using stems. But you know what? There's so much to go into.
Yeah,
but because of time constraints, we'll
say one quick thing where I think where I think we're saying the same thing, but I think one thing that's muddy in the waters is the different scenes. So because primarily, like I do many private bookings now, but when I'm out in the clubs, it's mainly like the dancehall scene. It has a particular setup, a particular way that things have been done historically that has kind of continued. So when it comes to music and how music is presented and how music is played, I guess I'm speaking from that perspective. You very rarely have a situation, unless it's like the early warming, where you've got a DJ playing for an hour and not talking. Yeah. Whereas they're in another scene that may be something that's more common. The dancehall is a place that always introduced new music, like in the dance.
All the time.
You had to, but some people not. Like, and I think one place now, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm out with my Nigerian dons and we go to a afrobeats, but them man will play new songs,
100%
brand new. Like no one's heard. Like when you hear the song, if this song's bad, when you go home and you look on flipping YouTube, it says uploaded 7 hours ago. And they're bubbling to it same way. And I'm saying that's what dancehall used to be.
But, and you sort of segued into where I was going next because The last couple things we're gonna do. I'm not gonna go through it. There's a whole lot of things we were gonna go through.
Spin
But
through,
we're not
man.
gonna do
You
it.
spin through.
No.
Yes, do.
No,
Turn the spotlight on Wiley. Yes,
No. We are going to have controversial takes here
Go on.
because we're now going to enter quickly into the Mount Rushmore section very quickly.
Let's go quick.
And because you went into dancehall,
Yeah.
and because you was talking so passionately about dancehall, I am going to ask you for the Mount Rushmore of dancehall anthems. Four songs.
Okay, you changed it.
Anthem.
4 songs.
Anthems.
Dancehall anthems. If you have to drop 4 tunes, that if the mountain is to be chiseled, and you can only have 4 songs, and you have to put these 4 dancehall songs on there. No extras, no special thoughts, no nothing extra.
He gets
what
it.
are the 4
He knows.
songs
Yeah, cool.
you are
My
going to put on that? Only 4.
No, my only question is,
Yep.
is this to
I knew you were gonna say that.
dancehall people or just this?
It is-
Well,
it-
but
hold
your
on.
opinion, fam.
It is to
No, because if it's my
It's different.
general
It is
crowd,
different.
my
it's going to be
question.
different to if it's a dancehall
My
crowd.
question
Just answer the
is
question that you see.
to
how you feel.
Natural Mystic. You have to chisel 4 dancehall tunes.
All right.
Now you got to live and die with it. What are your 4 tunes?
That's
Cool.
hard, blood.
So now, if you're saying that I'm chiseling the Mount
4
Rushmore,
tunes.
4 songs that I'm going to put in there, then this for me is for the dancehall purist.
That's up to you.
Not for
Go
the
for it.
outside.
Go,
That's
go,
your
go,
call.
go.
Go for it.
Song 1, Supercat Vineyard Party.
Mm-hmm.
Song 2. This is difficult still.
There's too many minutes. You got songs.
This is, and what did you say?
Dancehall anthems.
Anthems.
That is your choice of the anthems. You can call it anthem whatever you want, you know. Your choice.
Definitely one of them.
You sound like you're buying yourself some time, you know.
Yeah, moving slow. I'm gonna have a dash water on you in a minute.
Water.
What?
Water.
I'm gonna put Tiger when.
Okay, 2.
Putting Tiger
Good
when
shout.
in there.
I like that. Okay.
This is not easy, you know.
You got 2 more songs and 15 seconds.
There you go. I like it.
Life or death. You got to make your choice.
You got 2 things on Mount
You know
Mount
what?
Rushmore.
Controversial,
Go on.
but I'm gonna put Mr. Vegas heads high.
Okay, 3.
Okay.
Putting that on there. Controversial one. But and lastly,
This has to be quick fire. Everyone else,
Yes.
just know that it's
Because-
got.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
I'm going
It's just
controversial
conspiracy.
again.
Oh.
But there's a reason I'm putting this on there. Tante Metro and Devon E.
Everyone falls in love.
sometimes.
Okay.
That's not controversial.
Okay.
Some purists would find it controversial.
It goes. You can play it anywhere in the world.
That's cool. And Conspiracy's had enough time.
So cool. Slew them. Or
What?
who them? Slew them.
Who them?
Yeah,
Who
yes,
them?
we
Who them?
Because for obvious reasons, it's timeless still today. I would say Playground Rhythm, Who Am I, Beanie Man, because again, it's universal. There is one, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Say it.
It's
Say it.
from an artist called Budja Banton,
That was in my thought process.
but I won't say it.
Okay, the song that was banned, basically, yeah?
I never said that. That's what you
Okay.
said.
The song that,
He has songs like
I just said
Driver
the
and a
song that was
plethora of
banned.
other.
Go on, that's 3.
He has a plethora of other songs.
Okay, the song that was
But I
banned,
let
His
you
son
guys at home.
Yep.
And then lastly, the Supercat was a shout still, you know, dog.
There was another supercat in my mind still.
You know what? This is a weird take, yeah? I'm gonna say Ramping Shop.
Wow.
And the reason why I say that,
Traverse
so
to
I've picked on mass appeal in it, right? I'm talking from a global, something that's pushed the needle forward. I would have said Mr. Vegas, but I wanted to be different. That's why I've said that, right? I would have said Head Side. But I'm thinking something that's amplified the one of dancehall around the world. Why we had our partnerships with our hip hop artists and other things. Devonte Tancha Metro, obviously you got Tory Lanez Love on the remix. So those things for me have pushed dancehall. If it was really what's really in my pack, I'm gonna go to some. Now I'm gonna go Bounty Killer Statement more than likely as well. But these are the kind of songs which resonate. But I'm looking at. I'm a lover of Jamaica, innit, and dancehall music. So for me, it's what really opens up the ears of dancehall to the world, and those songs kind of hit it.
Citrus, 30 seconds. Literally 30
What?
seconds.
You can do all four?
Yeah. I got four.
30 seconds.
Tour.
Go on.
Oh, jeez.
I like
Keep
Tour.
on.
I like Buju Banton Bogle.
Yep.
Because it just set up my whole life.
Mhm.
Bun and Cheese.
Okay.
I think it was 89, I want to say. Maybe 88. And I'm gonna stay in that, and so I'm gonna say, do you know what? Scare Them Crew. I'm gonna say just pick, because on the first album, Scare Them, for me, even though I'm not Jamaican, I'll walk with a flag like round my neck and bill a spliff. I don't even smoke. Do you know what I mean? I'm just billing the spliff. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But okay.
Right. So, because I know.
Wait.
No. We ain't got time.
You know
Let's
what we're
move
going to
on.
do? We're going to bounce it around so one of us will answer on each of
All
these.
right. Okay.
okay?
Cool.
One of us.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You got that one. So the next one.
You jumped in there.
You jumped in.
Yeah.
You jumped out the window. So the next one, Ray's going to answer, yeah?
But it's them two first, and then
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So
I'll be
songs
faster.
that get a money pull-up.
What?
Conspiracy.
Yeah, Rain can have that one.
You've got the
4
new-
tunes. Any rhythm.
any song.
Any genre.
Talking the Hardest, Whites, the new Movado. Can never remember the name of the rhythm.
YFL.
YLY.
Do it. What you feel like with it?
What you feel? Yeah. And a money pull up. Dreams and Nightmares. Meat Mills.
Wow.
I was gonna do the first one. I was gonna mention still.
Natural Mystic.
Quick fire.
Yeah, I know. But I have to mention White, Beanie Man, Hypocrites.
That's about Rushmore still. That's about Rushmore.
I just thought that, that should have been on there.
The whole rhythm.
But really, the song I just had it just went out my head. Where did I say? I said White.
You said White. You said
Hypocrites.
Hypocrites.
Yeah.
Shout goes out to Hypocrites, Daddy Freddy. You may not remember.
No, I just didn't hear what you said.
He knows.
Hypocrites, Daddy Freddy.
Oh no, I was you know what it is? I was trying to remember. I had something in my head. There was a song I had in my head just now, and it's gone.
Go for your fourth one and then come back to your third one.
Wow. Why are they just confusing the thing?
Don't worry.
No,
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna go for an old one. Super Cat again, Dan Dada. Yeah. Always money pull up. And then our next 90s one was Bounty Killer and Baby Sham on Bug Rhythm.
Millennium Bug Rhythm. Bug.
Big.
What tune was that? What's that? Why's my brain not?
One tequila,
Bug
killing
Rhythm.
the originality.
Yeah.
What's a shot if you
Yes.
respect the
Yes.
Go off and
Look into my eyes with him. Look into my eyes with him.
All right, cool.
Rayman.
I think you have to. You're gonna have to skip me, man, because you know what it is. My head is in a different place when you're talking. You're talking about money pull up.
Money
I'm
pull up
saying-
Rain.
Everything
Go on.
I think about is not juggling dances. It's sound clash.
Don't worry, go for it.
I think about, because the reason why I mentioned Adis. Remember their anthem. I can't remember who did the intro, but then Killer comes in. Long time I'm riding west, and then the beat changes. Matt Pinchers, yeah. If that's played at the right time, it's a money pull up. Not that I'll be flinging money, but boom.
Okay.
You mentioned. So I was gonna say, I'm not sure if it's a money pull up, but if it's introed properly, back in the day, bad man, not dressed like girl.
Mad thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Straight
high.
money pull up.
But I don't know if it commands that respect now.
But not anymore, because the bad man, them are dressing like girls. innit?
Right
So
then. Yeah,
can't
there
really
you
blame
go.
anymore.
There you go. Then
Right. So just there'll be a list of raves that Natural Mystics playing at. I may not be there. However, money pull up. Cause,
then again, this is specific to me, innit? So Mad Cobra had a tune on what was that? He had what was the rhythm called? Beanie Man had a tune on Brock Bottle Rhythm.
Yes.
And his tune was, you know, some man a bad man from me barn, some little pussy also that's some me a one. That was my rhythm. That's a money pull up tune, but it's personal to me. I'm not thinking about why the populace.
This is your Mount Rushmore tunes, then.
Well, you can call, but this for me, this is a money pull up. But again, this is not in Ezekiel's or SW1 or Revolutions type setting. This is a Chimes. This is a Palace Pavilion. Geneva's.
Yeah.
Brixton Mass at certain times got a bit greasy up there. You know what I mean?
Very.
And then last one.
South London.
Last one.
Nah, the thing set up, but
I can't think of a last one, and I don't want to waste time.
Wiley,
Okay.
go on again.
So, last one, not even last one actually, to go into another one actually.
Wiley pick the one that he can answer.
Yeah.
That's right. Mount Rushmore.
Nigerian tunes that
Came out in
Mount
2000.
Rushmore of slow jams.
Oh, I'm glad I never got this.
I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to let someone else answer still.
brother.
Conspiracy.
Songs.
Songs.
Oh.
Mount Rushmore of slow jams.
Hate this, bro. You know what it is? It's gonna be. I'm so desensitized from playing 90 slow jams because I've heard it, right? And early noughties. It jars me.
It's probably
H-Town Rain.
I've got one. I've got one for
right?
you after.
Like,
Go on.
it's gonna be like H-Town Rain. It's gonna be.
No, what's conspiracies then? Don't do.
What's my?
Yeah, yes.
No,
Educate
don't get
people if you
twisted.
need to.
Don't get twisted. Like those are Mount Rushmore tunes.
He said
I'm not-
twisted.
I'm
Twisted?
don't get it twisted.
What's
I
that?
didn't say
Keith
twisted.
Sweat?
No,
Oh,
kid.
sorry,
But
yeah.
those, but those that actually twisted would be one Rain, Aaliyah 1 in a Million, cause that's Baby Girl. That I've been a fan of hers from day dot. And
what's the tune? Dun, 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 dun.
Blue Draws with the caper.
Dun,
No,
dun,
joke.
dun, dun.
That was R. Kelly.
Give me the old man, them don't call
No,
me
R. Kelly
seven.
too.
you know what the funniest thing is, yeah? Growing up, I never liked R. Kelly.
I was never a fan.
And
of
even
lot
to
too young.
this, even
You lot
like
too young.
when
You lot
we
born 93,
no, but I could never connect properly with his music. Like I understood it, but for some reason, it never resonated with
You know
me.
why I couldn't connect with his music? Because we knew he was a wrong'un from we was kids. So
Yeah.
it was growing up. It was just
No.
for me. I couldn't connect for that reason.
1 second. So the disconnect between our age then gives you that space.
That's what I'm saying.
Because when we were growing up,
He was just an artist busting out.
drop R.
Coming in.
Kelly,
R. Kelly.
panty wet.
Remember,
I think it still happens. It still happens
Bro,
now.
I'm saying is in and around in America, New York style, and when there was stories from young. So when the whole Aaliyah story came out,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
in the
And
90s,
she was a 15-year-old.
there was a set of people that weren't surprised by it. Look, they already had him as a wrong'un. That's who we was around. So it was something that when we're listening to his music, it was like there was always something that was a disconnect for me. There's only one album from R. Kelly that I really miss. I don't play R. Kelly. There's only one album that I miss. No.
I only missed one song, you know. It's
the
him and Nas.
happy people. That's-
Get the all that money
Yeah,
first
yeah.
of the month.
Oh,
The
So
rent
that
is
happy,
due.
I like the
Yeah.
Happy People
Happy
album.
People.
Oh,
Aside
Happy
from
People's a
that,
big tune, yeah.
that, no, but that whole album
And I Wish.
was a good album.
Is it I Wish?
That's
Yeah.
the only thing I miss playing. It's easy for me to not play. People think I'm making some political statement by not playing R. It's easy for me to not play R. Kelly. Had Usher been in R. Kelly's situation,
Yeah.
that would be difficult for me.
All right, 12 play.
Interesting.
I'm going to give you 12 play.
12 play.
I'm going to give you, do you know the song The Basement?
Why are you doing it?
Because Wiley needs help. Do you know the
Go on.
song?
I don't
You
know
know
I'm
the
doing
song?
it. Go on.
You know the song The Basement?
Go on.
It was on, I think it was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack
Go on.
by, I think Devontae was on it and someone, Shut Down Dance. And, you know, like Babyface had like 2 albums
Almost anything you take.
and
Yeah.
you just press, just
Yeah. That-
play
But
and just we're going home now. Do you get what I mean? Like there was no lyrics required.
But
I've got mine.
Go on.
H-Town, Knocking Boots. These are my personal ones.
yeah, go on.
H-Town, Knocking Boots.
Yeah.
Usher, Seduction.
Big tune.
Big tune, yeah.
Stroke You Up.
Changing faces.
Change your faces.
Yeah.
And can I say two more?
You can say
One
One more.
One more.
Pick one.
One more.
Oh, I'm gonna say this one because it's the one that people probably don't know. But there's a song called
T-shirt and panties.
If you say that, I will laugh.
Go on.
Go.
called Straight Fucking
Ross.
by Charles Gator and the Transitions.
Mm.
Straight Fucking. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got one last one.
Wiley, what's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
Mine?
Yes.
Okay, so
Quick,
mine.
why? He's waiting for you to ask him, you know.
Waiting.
Quick,
Mine.
don't talk,
look,
just
Right,
go, just
okay,
go.
okay. Changing faces. Keep it right there. The Salam remix.
Yeah.
Big tune.
On the
Big tune.
remix,
Big
yeah,
tune.
yeah.
Big tune.
All right, I still
Destiny's-
clash with you.
The
but-
remix is better than the original as well.
Destiny's Child. I forgot what it's called now, you know, but it's
Can't be that
it's the Dark Child remix of a particular tune. I have to remember the name of the tune. I'll put it in the comments.
Right.
I can't remember the name of the tune. Then you have Jodeci Fiendin'. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fling in there
Fiendin',
because
yeah.
that was that.
Makes
And then
sense.
I'm gonna go Quincy Jones' Secret Garden. That's my thought. Right.
Not bad.
Last one. Songs that you hate, but you may have to play.
I don't play them.
You don't play any songs you hate.
I don't play them. Songs I
Okay.
don't like. I'm telling you
Yeah.
that categorically,
You don't play them.
right?
Not
I
playing them.
do not play them.
Okay. So in that
Like,
case, songs
period.
that you hate that you won't play.
Like I don't like Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads, for example.
Big tune.
Right?
You know,
I don't care if it's a
that passed
big,
away.
something just. Again, I like to feel my music. You understand?
I wasn't a
Something don't
fan
sit
either.
right with me. Right? There's certain Jay-Z songs I would never play
Like what?
because there's something about a couple of songs I just don't rate them.
Like what?
Right?
Hold on 1 second.
That's the
Remember,
thing, I can't remember.
it's 4 songs.
Okay, 4 songs I don't
Yes.
like. 4 songs I don't like. 4 songs I
So you
don't
say
like.
Crossroads, that's one.
That's one I definitely don't. I just hate it. Sorry. Jaja.
Bad song still.
Jaja City, Jaja song.
You can't say you don't like that.
Hold on.
If you put that in there, you have to leave the pod. You have to leave the room, bro.
You know what?
No.
Go on.
No, that's just
Go on.
me ad-libbing, boy.
I heard him say Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know where it came
Cotton
from.
Eye Joe.
But
Where do
alright,
you come
cool,
from?
cool. Yeah,
Listen,
there
that's
you
a
go.
rhythm, you know. Put it on a little garage beat, yo. That's that.
We're not again.
read the
No,
history
honestly,
on that, though.
honestly, it's one of them ones I can't answer because I just don't know what I don't want to
Yeah,
know.
I agree.
Okay.
You understand?
I'd
Because
say you can either just pick 4 R. Kelly songs.
Oh, Ross.
Wow.
Ross.
Put
Wow.
them in there. Like, yeah, I just don't
Ross.
play R. Kelly's music.
Move on. Go. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't really
Ray
think of.
Kelsey.
It's similar. The songs that I just don't like, I just don't play. Like,
yeah, I won't. You can request. You can say, "I'll pay you £100 right now to play." I'll be like, "And what's your point?" Right? Like life ain't that hard. I'm not doing
You know
it.
the funniest thing? If I'm gonna
I've got
go
one.
on.
It's one that I can think of. Gauge, bro. I don't play.
Wow.
Can't lie, the production's mad on that tune.
I don't play it.
But I respect it.
Yeah.
The only tune that I'm gonna add onto that list, and I've only got one, and that's Candy Cameo.
Nah, fam.
I can't stand it.
Put
I
it
actually,
back on-
as much
put
as
that back on the
I
list.
loved it when it was great, but now it's been so played out, I can't stand it.
But it's still
Can't
a great
stand it.
song. I can't say I hate it. I just don't like.
Always hearing it.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah,
hearing it.
that's it. It's a great song.
You know what? Let me tell you why I played. Yeah. We was at Ray on Sunday in Jamaica one time.
I tell you a song I
And
won't play.
Senior Daily, rest in peace, was playing in it, and he was telling me a story about a lady years ago came up to him and asked him to play Freddie Jackson, Rock Me Tonight.
Yeah, big tune.
And he told her, big tune, but in the Jamaican scene, it's rinsed.
Wow.
Completely rinsed. Like
More than
So-
Celine Dion.
up there with Celine Dion. That song, if they're gonna play, yeah, we got in the soul section, that's like the go-to song, innit? Like, that's like the candy of soul music for in the Jamaican part. So this lady, he said this lady requested this song, and he told her he's not playing it because, as far as he's concerned, he's not here to play a regular tune in it. And he said the lady come up to him about 3 times, and he said, "Miss, I'm not playing that. Like that's a regular song." And he said the woman said to him, "I don't care how regular it is. I work hard all week I'm working tomorrow.
And I wanna hear
spend
it.
my money.
Yeah.
I come in here.
Yeah, man.
I want to hear the song. And he said from that day, he made him realize, like, I can never think I'm too big
to do
to
something.
play certain songs. And it's like he didn't have anything against the song. He just didn't want to play it because he felt that's a song that regular DJs play, and he's not a regular DJ. So I would say with Candy,
Yeah, go on. Yeah, I was going.
I've been places where people are saying play or it's a funeral. No, Candy was her favorite song. I can't tell them no. Like, and I just respect. I've learned something that we must respect our music that has elevated where it was supposed to go.
Okay.
So in soca, you go to soca, there's some places where you can't play Tempted to Touch and you can't play Turn Me On. Because as far as they're concerned, that's commercial now. We don't want to hear that. There's some places where you go, dancing parties.
Citrus is going mad, like
No, but he's got a point though. He's got to try and finish.
You got in certain places, Nanny Wine, you can't play that to certain people. They're not interested. Heads high.
Yeah.
Everyone falls in love sometime. Book show for them. Certain dancehall parties, you can't play that because they feel those songs have gone. And I'm saying, but if the song has gone there, then we should respect that and honor that. And I'm saying Candy, for whatever reason, whether we like it or not, has reached that level. And I'm saying there's certain songs that it may be jarring to me having to do it over and over and over again. But then look at the one-hit wonder that has to go around the world and sing that one song everywhere. And they're still doing it. So that song for me, Candy, it's reached a certain level. The only thing that I do now is I always play the Marcia Griffiths when I play, because I have to educate people, let them know that Marcia Griffiths is the original. And I did hear some people, I can't remember what podcast it was on, so I don't want to call it, but I did hear some people on a podcast the other day talking about the song Candy is about drugs, and they dance in a line to symbolize the lines of
I don't know.
Of
I don't know if I can say it, but the whites.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself,
No white people.
it's utter foolishness. And we overthink things certain times, innit? The song's not about, it's a love song, and the dance isn't even original to the song.
No, yeah, exactly.
The dance isn't even from that song for it to be symbolizing that song.
And even the line dance that's done isn't even the correct line dance, which is mad.
But it's black culture, innit? It's become black culture.
But Marcia Griffiths, Electric Boogie, that's the original for that. So that's what I do. And I always try to play Candy and then I don't like playing when they play the General Levy. You have to do it because that's what they want. But I always play the Marcia Griffiths now just to educate them.
But you know what? You highlighted a very important point there, right? We're out every week, innit? I'm out every week in a club, different audience, different people. For some people, that's their first time out all year.
Yeah.
So we have to
and
also...
if you don't honour it, this is...
Yeah, like, it's for them, it's taking... Some people are not... People have different financial circumstances. Some people don't like to go out. They're only going out because it's their cousin's birthday. And it's like once in a blue moon. And it's that one opportunity for them to hear something to connect with. We're kind of blessed because we're always out. We're always seeing different things. So for us, we're tired of Candy, or we're tired. Even whites, you get tired, right? Or whatever. Because I hear it's guaranteed to hear every single time you go out. Now there's an influx of 90s and noughties R&B events going on a million. And I get tired. Even me, I'm like, okay, I've literally, I remember last Saturday, I played 2-3, Saturday just gone, I played 2-3 parties on Saturday night. And every one of them, I played Can You Talk, right? And only because A, I knew it'd work, but B, I'm looking at the audience, and what the last audience I was with, I could tell they don't go out often, right? It was a specific, well, I'm assuming, but it was a lovers R&B and rare groove party, reggae and rare groove party, right? And it was the highlight of their night. And even though I'd played it in other events during the course of that day, which were specific old school events, I wheeled up 1,000,000 times, right? I get money pull up for it, all sorts. We have to understand them from the ravers perspective. They're not always out. But it still doesn't mean if I don't like a song, I ain't playing it though, right? Regardless.
Mr. Wileycat.
Call me a bad man, not joking. But
listen, it's been a blast. There's too much we could go through, way too much we could go through. But one thing I do want to say is thank you for the guests for coming.
No, thank you, man.
So thank you to Conspiracy. Thank you to Natural Mystic.
Easy Mystic.
And don't forget to catch us on the eMpTy podcast on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the socials. You know, when we're doing our thing, we are really going into it. And don't forget, if the glass ain't half full,
it's empty.
It's empty. Yeah.